The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Oldham High School's football starts now.
A perfect night for high school football in Goshen. It's Holy Cross and North Oldham. Chris LaBar along with Joey Hamilton. A couple of teams, Holy Cross 1A, North Oldham in 4A, but should be a compelling matchup.
I think North Oldham is going to bring something to the table tonight. They've had a couple games where luck hasn't been their way, but I think tonight, I think they're fired up. You can hear it out there in the parking lot with the pep rally and the band, so I'm looking forward to a big game tonight.
And Holy Cross, a team, a couple of narrow wins. Last week defeat Henry County by 1 point in two huge two-point defensive stands, very prevalent in that win.
I think they're got a high-powered offense, and their quarterback, Chris Perry, he's been a pleasant surprise for Coach Dick. I'm looking forward to them putting up big numbers again tonight.
North Oldham looking at the Mustangs, 0-2. They lose their opener at Hart County on the 20th. They were actually preparing all week to play a new opponent. About 6:30 on Thursday, the 19th, that opponent scratched, so they're scurrying around. They play well in the first half, and then last week lose again on the road at Great Crossing. So certainly very content for them to be back here at home.
Oh, they're excited. Like I said, you can hear it. You just hear it in the air. They are a young squad, but, young teams get better. They've had two, I guess you would call them really good scrimmages. They've been out there. They've been on the road. They found out how it is. They're at home tonight. They're excited. You can just see it in the step and the way the guys are moving around.
Holy Cross at North Oldham. Lots of programming on the horizon. We will kick at 7:30, but up next you will meet Eric Dick, the second-year head coach of Holy Cross, and he will chat with our Joey Hamilton. That conversation on the way from Glycod.com.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Summer is here. That puts a lot of strain on your air conditioner. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for an HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your air conditioner isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We're fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling in LaGrange. For trusted on-time service, call Thompson at 502-817-3105. Thompson, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net.
Well, we're having a technical difficulty with the interview with Coach Eric Dick. But, Joe, you spoke with Coach before the game. A lot of optimism on that sideline.
Yeah, Coach, he's very excited. First of all, talk to Coach. He's very excited about his young players coming in. As I said, the quarterback, Chris Perry, and his senior receiver, Nathan Segrist.
Segrist. He's
senior.
10 catches on the season, 4 of which have gone for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's been 2 excellent surprises for him this year. He said his team has a lot of heart. He's excited about that, and like I said, when he lost his top running back and his quarterback last year, he said they were looking, and he just wasn't sure how it was going to be this year. So, he's, like I say, he's pleasantly surprised. He thinks his team has a lot of heart. He's also talked about the North Oldham team. He thinks that they are one of the most sound defenses that they're going to face this year. So, Coach, he said it's a big task for him, but he said, that's why we play the games.
Well, in North Oldham, we'll talk with Coach Brown in a bit, and he will also speak very highly of his Mustang defense. But talking with Coach Dick, as I did also earlier in the week, a protege of Bob Bronger, a longtime coach in this area. I know he's very fond of Coach.
Oh, that's all he talked about was Coach Bronger. He, we had a discussion. He said Coach didn't even know. Coach Dick said he didn't even know if he was going to be back in coaching. he was sitting there and he's debating it, and and not to put his personal business out there, but, when he's having his third kid, Coach Bronger kind of sprung it up on him, as his wife is having a child and says, hey, ask your wife if you can coach, right when he's having the child. And I'm like, really? And so, Coach Dick, they get a good laugh out of that. But, obviously Holy Cross is very excited and very glad that he decided to take the job. And, thus far they're 2-0 this year, and he's had nothing but success.
7-2 last year, and back when he was calling the plays offensively, advanced to the semifinals in Class 1A back in 2019, although most of those kids long gone, with the exception of maybe 3 to 4 seniors, couple juniors, the core of this team in the sophomore class.
He said that's what he likes. He likes their experience. He said some of these kids are battle-tested. They've been through the wars. His senior group, are their leaders. Those sophomores and juniors are following their lead. So, he's got good things. He's got things going in the right direction. I think the future is going to be bright here at Holy Cross.
Holy Cross at North Oldham. We are some 24 minutes away from kickoff. A perfect night for high school football on deck. The keys to the game presented by Robert Lane for Sheriff. We will hear Joey's analysis on what is most important this evening, and we'll have that for you in just a minute from Glycod.com.
Range Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Look at your keys to the matchup, presented in part by Robert Lane for Sheriff, committed to community. Robert Lane running for Sheriff starting in May of 22. What's most important tonight, Joey?
Well, let's go for Holy Cross. Their key to success. So continue to let the quarterback, Chris Perry, lead the charge. So far this season in 2 games, he is 25 of 44, 389 yards. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns. Perry has also rushed for 191 yards and 2 touchdowns this year. So, his main receiver, Mr. Sechrist, Nathan Sechrist, he's got 4 receiving touchdowns. For North Oldham, their key to success is to stop this offense, and they've got a sound defense. They got to stop this high-powered offense, and they need to find their rhythm offensively. They just haven't clicked yet this year. They've got 10 points. They've given up 46. If they find their offense tonight, that could be the key to success for them.
North Oldham's outstanding defensive end, Ben Becerra. He is a disruptor. He has played literally almost every position on both sides of the football field throughout his career. He is somebody to certainly keep an eye on. Ben Becerra.
Ben Becerra, veteran, been there, been through the wars. North Oldham hasn't been what they were maybe 5-6 years ago, but he's a player. When he gets out there, that he shuts down his whole side. So, a lot of teams run the opposite side of him. And like I said, North Oldham, they're young. So, they don't run his way, and he doesn't get as many, as many plays coming his way to show what he's about. But when they do come his way, they feel it.
Outstanding linebacker and core as well with Lieber, Davis, and Simpson. And then safety Liam Hudson has 3 picks, had 3 in the opener at Hart County. This is an outstanding defensive football team, and you will hear Jamie Brown's thoughts on that side of the ball when we return to Glycod.com.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Today we're talking home renovation with the owner of Watts Home Center, Brian.
Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by Stinnett Plumbing. Reliable, friendly, trusted. Phone 502-690-3070 or go online to StinnettPlumbing.com.
It's the home opener for the North Oldham Mustangs. They welcome in Holy Cross tonight here in Goshen. Crystal Bar with Jamie Brown, your home opener here. What's your thought here, your first home appearance, Coach?
Well, a little bit scared but excited. First time to play here. It's a great facility. Looking forward to it. And, you know, playing against a team that's really well coached, and the head coach is a good friend of mine and played for me at St. X, so it makes it even more special, to be honest.
You guys, it looks like you're continuing to sharpen the saw, but yet showing some improvement despite an 0-2 start.
Yeah, defensively we played really well, particularly against the run. You know, offensively we had to get in a rhythm. We have to find what we do well. We've had some personnel issues, and I haven't done a good job of managing some of the offensive stuff, so hopefully we'll get better tonight. But the sparks have been there on the film. It's just a matter of making the plays.
What small goals do you have on the table tonight offensively?
Well, first of all, make sure every snap's good. We've had several bad snaps, and go forward, not backwards. You know, Lou Holtz said one time, we'll move the ball, not sure what direction. And I keep thinking about that quote. Just go forward and get first downs. That's what I tell them every day. Just get a first down and let the little things take care of themselves.
Evaluate the quarterback play to this point of the season with Bullock.
I think he's done an exceptional job when you consider, you know, we've had some injuries up front. Pass protection's been a little bit down at times just because of injuries. He manages the game well. He learns quickly. And then, you know, learning a new offense and then adding some offense, changing some offense, he's done a good job managing it. So I'm very pleased with him overall. I'm not worried about his 3 picks. That happens to a young quarterback. And, you know, a couple of those picks were our fault for the way the routes were called and different people not running the correct routes, and that's coaching. So.
Defensively, I know we talked on the Wednesday night how happy you are with that unit. Certainly you feel like maybe that's the strength at this point with this team?
Oh, no doubt, particularly run defense. You know, we've struggled a little bit on pass, but we're so good against the run, people are going to throw it over top of you. So now we've got to play that well, too. But, yeah, no doubt defensively that's a strength right now.
You evaluate Holy Cross. What are you getting into tonight with the 2-0 team?
Well, as I said, very well coached, not just because I coached the guy, he's a friend, but I know a lot of their staff. 3 of their assistant coaches are friends. I coached with one of them at another school. They're well coached. They're physical. They're going to play very hard. They're not as athletic as us. That's not a secret. Everybody knows that. But it's a good team. They're good in the kicking game. They're solid in all aspects. They haven't turned the ball over, I think, maybe once in their 2 games, I remember correctly. And they're very aggressive on defense, and on offense they can run at you. So it's going to be an interesting night.
You've got a big one here next week versus South Oldham. Any thoughts, maybe your kids glancing just 7 days forward?
Well, I think unfortunately that's kind of true because they talked about South the moment I got the job. But if you can look forward to South, you can respect them. It's kind of like at St. X and Trinity when I was there. You always had Trinity in the back of your mind, and because you know how good they were. And Jamie Reed's an excellent coach, one of the best in the state. And obviously North would like to beat South, but I don't think they're overlooked Holy Cross. When you're 0-2 and you want to win, you can't overlook anybody. So,
well said. Best of luck, Coach.
Thank you so much. Thanks for doing the game.
Perfect weather here in Goshen on a Friday night. Comments from Jamie Brown. North Oldham hosting Holy Cross. Back in just a minute on GlideCod.com.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I started smoking probably around 11 or 12 years old, you know, and then within a couple of years, of course, it's just part of your life. I quit in 2012 on May 2nd, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in the parking lot of the hospital I was about to get admitted to. because my left lung had collapsed. I was in the hospital for over 2 months, and then I was home with a tube coming out of my chest for about 6 weeks after that. So, and that's when I was diagnosed with stage 4. And eventually I will probably die from COPD. I worked in the construction industry. I love to build things. In our old home, it was a fun place, and I built it all with my own hands, the walls, the ceiling, the floors, and that got taken away. And we owned a boat, and I had to give it up. I couldn't physically handle it anymore. So we thought, well, let's maybe try to travel a little bit. So we bought a camper, and I had to give that up because I just couldn't, it's physically demanding. So your world just keeps shrinking. When you lay in bed at night, you're by yourself, that's when it weighs on you.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Chris LeBar, Joey Hamilton back live in Goshen ahead of North Oldham and Holy Cross. This is the second all-time matchup in the series. Holy Cross winning the maiden voyage back 2 years ago, as you see there, 42-15. And this is an odd matchup, Joey. North Oldham a 4A, Holy Cross a 1A, but yet you would think both would get a lot from this matchup.
But definitely. I was kind of surprised, actually, looking at Holy Cross playing the teams they played. Thus far they played 4A teams, they played 3A teams. They're not playing very many teams, so unless they get to the district, in their class. And they're winning. So, that shows the power, that shows their determination, that shows what kind of team they are. And they've really surprised me, and I'm just excited here to watch them.
Kickoff next.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, crestwoodcoinlaundryky.com.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
From Glycod, it's Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, outdoor equipment specialists who make your life easier. Thompson Heating and Cooling, where your comfort comes first. Roy's Body and Glass Shop, locally owned and operated with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. LaGrange Service Center, quality car care since 1964. Watts Home Center in LaGrange, design that feels like home. Metro Windows, State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley, Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, and by Lawson Financial. Now to the field for all the action of Oldham High School's football from Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School in Goshen. Time for high school football. It's week 3, and you could not ask for a better weather evening. I'm Chris LaBar. He's Joey Hamilton, and certainly a big early season game for both teams.
2-0 versus 0-2. Young team versus a veteran team. Young teams at home. They're looking to get their first win. I think this Holy Cross team, they're a little battle-tested, so we're going to see what's going to happen here. They're getting ready to do the toss here, so we'll figure this out real quick. But I think Holy Cross offensively is just going to be a two touchdown favorite. I mean, in my book.
Holy Cross won a couple of tight games, defeated Henry County last week by a point, 27-26, and Casey County a week prior. And North Oldham on August 20th loses at Hart County, and then last week against a very strong, and I do mean very strong, defensive team in Great Crossing, lost that game up in Georgetown. So their home opener ahead of what should be an interesting matchup next week when South Oldham comes here, and we'll have that one for you as well. Mustangs offense coordinated by Anthony Payton, new coaching staff for this North Oldham group. And a lot of accolades from these assistants on both sides of the team here.
Yeah, like you said, you were talking about the offensive coordinator and the offense at South. I think they're going to get together. Right now, they're averaging 5 points a game. They've had, they've given the ball, thrown 3 picks, 2 fumbles. They're just young. They're going to get it together. It's just going to take time for a coach in his first year to get it where he wants it. I think that Coach Dick has kind of walked into a strong program, a solid program. His predecessor, Coach Bronger, he had some quality players there, and Coach Dick has walked into that, and Coach Dick has just put his little stamp or his philosophy on the team, and it's just a solid foundation.
This is a team he's very high on. He said they're fighters. This is a gallant team. They make things interesting. They had Casey County put away in the opener, leading by double figures in the fourth quarter. Then a couple of bad snaps on special teams plays gave Casey a quick touchdown, and they really had to fight to hang on to win that one.
Same thing against Henry County. They had a nice lead. Henry County came back. Very fortunate. Henry County went for 2 and did not get that, and they came out with a 27-26 victory.
So the coin toss set to occur here. We will tell you the referee is Ryan Whitford, umpire Boris Sowell, Jason Duckworth, the linesman, line judge Eric Wiegand, and Cameron Abel, the back judge.
Looks like Holy Cross has won the toss and will be receiving the ball.
North Oldham down their kicker, Lucas Silverthorne, tonight. He is out. And Cooper Benson will inherit those duties. He's a starting punter as well. And back to return for Holy Cross, Joey Fouché and Logan McClellan. Temps in the lower to mid-70s. Pristine weather for week 3. Mike Sumner shooting way up high for you. We've got Jeff Cooper on stats, DK Gauss producer, Joey Hamilton with Chris LaBar, and that is a short kick. And it will be retrieved at the 25-yard line for Holy Cross, and they'll take it up to the 27. That was Fouché.
Good coverage. Really good coverage there by North.
Holy Cross's offense, Jacob Brown left tackle, with Evan Ridliger, the senior left guard. Dylan Jacobs is the center. Lucas Emberton, the right guard. And Caleb Phillips is the right tackle. Quarterback Chris Perry, 6'1", 165-pound junior. Garrett Thornsberry, one of a couple seniors in the starting lineup, will be the featured running back with Segrist and Drury outside as receiving targets. First play from scrimmage. And Perry in the shotgun. And Perry's going to call his own number and slide it back for a couple up to the 29-yard line.
That's a nice little fake right there. Try to keep it himself. I think you'll be seeing a lot of that tonight. Good job by the North Oldham defense there.
It's Mustang D. Front four, Becerra, Grady, Drury, and Bradley. Bradley starting ahead of Tyler Vance, that's out. An exceptional linebacker core with Lieber, Davis, and Simpson, Canfield, and Wetzel the corners, Hudson and Freeland safety. 2nd down and 9 for Holy Cross from their 28-yard line. And it's a direct snap, and Perry's going to slide it outside and mosey for a first as he's out at the 38, and there is a late flag.
It's just a simple trip set, and they snap it to Perry, and Perry just takes it to the strong side, just follows his blocking. Didn't see anything particular. They sealed down, turn out, man-on-man blocking, and Perry does the rest, gets the first down. Looks like there's a late hit out there on the sideline as well. So that'll be an extra 15 yards. I know Coach Brown's not going to be happy with that one.
Perry very exceptional on the ground, as you saw there on the season, nearly 200 rush yards. So he is a threat both running and passing, and Holy Cross will eclipse midfield on their first drive. The 1st down and 10 for Holy Cross, and they'll mark it at the North Oldham 45-yard line.
Trips to the wide side there for Holy Cross.
And Alec Drury, the lone target to the near side. Same play call. And Perry this time will shimmy to the right and cut it back inside. He'll pick up about 4 to the 40-yard line.
Same play, just little trips there and give it to the back. Or keep it itself, I'm sorry. That was a nice tackle there by Nick Freeland coming in there. And he's playing safety, looks like.
Freeland, 6'3", 180.
A little rover position, actually. Comes up, plays linebacker or safety.
2nd down and 6 on the stick. And this is the same play call, and Perry devoured in the backfield. Bryce Grady for a loss back to the 46.
Ben Persera. Nice play there. Tried to fake it to the back. He just went straight to the quarterback there. 6'2" senior there. He's the man.
We'll see what Holy Cross can do here. They're behind the sticks. It's 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 12. Perry back to throw, and he is looking for Segrist, and a great catch and a 1st down as Segrist tripped up at the 18-yard line and a 29-yard pickup.
I was just getting ready to say I haven't heard that name called yet, and on the first pass play, he throws out to Nathan Segrist. Segrist does a little slant route. It was more seemed like a post. Straight down there between 2 defenders and makes an excellent catch. Ball was thrown a little short. He came back, made a great catch, great play.
Segrist, 11th grab of the year. And Holy Cross inside the North Oldham red zone at the 18-yard line. First drive of the game. Perry in the gun, and there is a handoff to Ballard, and Ballard nicked up and tripped up. He'll fall forward for about a yard as Grady again on the stop.
Bryce Grady, number 7, he came in and just blew it up. They tried to run a little inside handoff, and Brady just came in, and it was a trap play actually, and Brady just came in and blew up the trap, stopped it up. I think they lost 2 yards.
Oh, they sure did. So loss of a pair back to the 20. It's 2nd down and 12 for Holy Cross. Nearing the 9-minute mark of this opening frame. Ballard again, and he'll lunge forward back to the initial line, maybe a yard past that, and it's 3rd and long.
Good defensive play there by North Oldham, number 36. That's Nathan Lieber.
And Noah Lieber, exceptional. 19 tackles now on the season, had 11 last week at Great Crossing.
It's part of that youth project. Sophomore. Got a lot of young ones out here, but
they
they're
sure
playing.
do. 3rd down and 7 officially from the 16 as Perry flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to tuck it back inside and be close to a 1st down. He needed the 9, and he's very close.
Perry eluded a tackler back there, then rolled to his right, didn't see anything, tucked it and ran. He did get the 1st down on that.
He sure did.
That's pretty much been the base of their offense. If no one's open, if he can't find his main target, Nate Seacrest, he tucks it and runs.
First and goal, they're going to mark it at the 5 for Holy Cross.
Yeah, it's a legal motion there. Number, looks like 55, the right tackle there for Holy Cross. He jumped a little bit. Got a little excited.
Caleb Phillips.
Sophomore. One of the few young sophomores they have playing.
So many young guys on this team. 3 starters that are sophomores on the offensive line. First and goal from the 10, and there's 5 more in the piggy bank.
And it looks like number 74 there.
I think if you ask Coach Brown, like right now, he says, that looks like our offense through the first 2 weeks. We drive all the way down, and then we...
Oh, that's Evan Redinger. He's a senior, so, you know, Coach is not expecting that out of him. You don't expect anything, maybe the sophomore, but not the senior.
First and goal from the 15. Holy Cross 2 successive illegal procedure penalties. First and goal. Split out wide is Segrist, and he is the one to watch there for Holy Cross. Perry in the belly of Ballard, and Ballard, nothing. That ball blown up at the point of attack. Becerra involved.
Ben Becerra coming in off the weak side. Looks like he's on the weak side every time. Those DNs are linebackers, outside linebackers, whichever we want to call them, depending on if it's a 3-4 or a 5 front. Line up on the weak side every time, and he just came in off there and just ate the running back up, ate Tyler Ballard up. He didn't have a shot.
It was first and goal from the 5. Now it's second and goal from the 17. And Holy Cross's kicking situation perhaps a little dicey in terms of field goal ability. They're 0 for 1 on the season. So second and goal from the 17. Perry back to throw. He's looking for Segrist, and a tremendous catch. Segrist for 7.
Segrist was double teamed that time. They put a safety, number 12, over the top, and it didn't seem to make much difference. Luke Friedland played over the top and tried to help out Luke Canterfield, but it didn't seem to matter. He ran a little in, and then he went back to the corner. Quarterback just threw it up there and just came down with the great play. Nice catch, nice throw. 6 points.
Perry's 6th touchdown pass of the year. 5 have been to Segrist. Jace Hardesty on for the PAT. And it is powered through. So Holy Cross off to a quick 7-0 lead. It's Mustang football when we return on Glycod.com.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Holy Cross, a lengthy drive as we welcome you back. 10 plays, 73 yards, 5:02 elapse.
Chris Perry going to his favorite target, Nathan Segrist. That's been the deal for them this year. That's where they get their butter and their bread. And, hey, next thing you know, 7-0 right there with 6 minutes to go in first quarter here. Now we're going to watch and see if this North Oldham offense can find their rhythm here.
A down and dirty kick, ricocheting off a Mustang. And North Oldham will recapture at the 32.
That's a good field position right there. You can't be mad at that. I'm sure Oldham County will be North Oldham will be appreciative of that low down dirty kick.
So the Mustangs offense coordinated by a very accomplished coach, Anthony Payton. Coached in the Indoor Football League for the Louisville Extreme this season, as their offensive coordinator was the head coach of the Massachusetts Pirates. In a similar league last year, a very accomplished play caller. And his quarterback is sophomore Jace Bullock. Bullock empty here from the 33 to start, and Becerra in motion. And there's a hand.
Number 14. It's Liam Hudson. Looks like they're going to a single back approach there. Put Hudson back there deep.
So Hudson will take it for.
It's a nice little off-tackle play there.
At 4 yards.
Base blocking there. Man on man, just went off tackle.
They'll mark it at the 42-yard line. Second down and about 6 for North Oldham. Nearly 6 minutes elapsed. Holy Cross a lengthy drive on their first drive. Oh, and that play is blown up. A flag and a helmet rid by the defensive player.
They're going to call head-to-head on that. That was a great defensive play, but he just used his helmet there and knocked the helmet off of the running back there, number 14.
Well, and Hudson lost the gear and then took a hit, so that play was not blown dead right after the helmet lost.
That's going to be 15 yards, most definitely.
We were told Mike Pyle would be the starting running back heading into this game, but Hudson instead gets the load, at least the first 2 carries.
Yeah, I was looking there myself, trying to determine that, but Liam Hudson made a nice play the very first run, and then that time didn't get much help from his line there, but yet it will be a penalty there. And I think he's got to come out of the game because his helmet came off.
He sure does. So who's 14 that? Off, and here's 4. Here's who we thought would start in Pyle. So Mac Pyle will check on. Again, Ryan Whitford is your referee. There's the indicator, 15-yard mark off on Holy Cross. And now the Mustangs will have it inside Cougar territory. The offensive line for North Oldham, this is a reconfigured unit. Josh Kaliabube, left tackle. Bryce Grady, left guard. He's the only lineman that started at the same locale all 3 weeks. Colburn, the center. Stevens, right guard. And freshman Grady Anthony perched at right tackle. 1st and 10 North from the 45. Rolling right, Bullock coughed and recovered, but a loss back to the 35.
I think that's what Coach Brown was talking about. He just dropped back, rolled right, looked for a receiver, and just kind of lost the grip on the ball. And that's one of those young mistakes that he was talking about that he's just going to have to deal with right now. But he's okay with it, but, not in that case when you're make it 2nd and 20. Is that 2nd and 20?
Yeah, it's a loss of 10. So the Mustangs now back at their 35. Thanks to all of our great sponsors here on Glycod.com. Watts Home Center, LaGrange Service Center, and Anderson Sales and Service. Just a few.
The Twins, doubles on both sides, pace back.
Bullock back to throw on a slant, and that ball is caught by Hudson. Liam Hudson close to the first down. Check that, back to the initial line.
Yeah, Hudson comes out of the backfield and then goes out wide and just does a little slant pattern. Quarterback drops back, just finds a hole in the zone. Nice play. Looks like he's doing a little audibling out there.
Hudson's 5th catch of the year. 3rd down and 11 on the docket for North from their 44. Bullock.
Blitz.
In the gun, a perfect pass, and that ball is caught by Freeland, turns north for a first down.
That was a good pickup by the O-line there. The young guys up there at North Oldham, both linebackers blitzed, and all they did was a simple out route there. Nick Freeland did a simple out route and just hit him on timing. They're reading something here. The offense is rolling.
Bullock with 2 straight strikes, 1st and 10 from the Holy Cross 42. Bullock going for Hudson, and a long incompletion.
North Oldham decided to take a chance there. Throw one deep just to see what Holy Cross is giving there. They sent Hudson deep there. Good coverage there by Holy Cross.
Been wanting to work this name in all week. In coverage was Roland Royce.
Ian McCullum had good coverage there, and nothing there for the Mustangs.
2nd and 10, North Oldham from the Holy Cross 42. The clock resting at 4:19. Becerra in motion. He's got the end around, trying to navigate his way, and he is trapped and brought down by Segrist.
Jet sweep there. Nathan Segrist just goes and blows it up. Becerra went jet motion, tried to go to the left, and number 12, Nathan Segrist, just came right in and took on the block. After he took on the block, then he made the tackle as well.
3rd down and 12, back to the Holy Cross 44-yard line. This position of the field, almost one of those in-between positions, so perhaps North will go for it here, barring a catastrophe.
Trips left.
In 3rd down. And Bullock rolling to the Mustangs sideline, and he'll turn up, and it's now 4th and manageable as he's tripped up at the 37.
Went to a little fake there to Mac Powell. After he did that, he just ran out to the left. He had some blockers out there. I think it was more of an option route there. Ben Becerra was sitting there waiting, and someone ran to him, so the quarterback kept the ball, made a little gain there. Let's see what they're going to do here, 4th down.
Nick Freeland subs in. It's 4th down and 5, and North Oldham deliberately will march back to the line. Austin Colburn brings him back that way. 4th and 5 from the 37.
Trips right. Audible. It goes back to shotgun here.
He sure does.
Little pistol.
You thought that would be the conclusion with some indecision there. It's a North Oldham stop. High drama in Goshen, 4th down and 5 when we return. Glycod.com live tonight from North Oldham High School. Back in just a minute.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Beautiful setting for high school football. The band blaring on Friday nights. Our first fall September Friday, if you will. 4th and 5 and a big play early here.
Yeah, it looks like Garrett Thornberry and that defense is looking to make a big play here, make a big stop here in 4th down. And that young Mustang offense looks like their trips right out here. Chase Bullock in shotgun formation.
Bullock, a couple of great passes here to bring North down the field, and Bullock looking for the end zone, and that ball's going to ricochet but draw a penalty. Blake Wetzel interfered with, and that's going to be a North Oldham 1st down.
It's calling it on Chase Hardesty. Hardesty never turned around and looked for the ball, but I didn't think in high school that mattered. He threw his hands up there, but I guess he interfered with him catching it, so the referee is going to throw the flag on that. It's just a straight go route by the wideout, and defensive back just turned, ran, threw his hands up, and impeded from the receiver catching the ball.
There is a no-spot foul in high school football, so that is going to be a 15-yard penalty and a 1st down. As we have a swarm of wasps beneath us here at the press box. Going to be a 1st down. It was only 4th down and 5, so a 1st down coming up for North, and they're going to mark it just outside the red zone at the 22.
This is a big series here for this North Oldham offense. You're good.
1st and 10 from the 22. Bullock in motion, trips to the near side. And Bullock's going to dump it out in the flat. It's Freeland. Freeland trying to find room, and he'll jet forward inside the 10. And that's going to be a 1st down.
That's an excellent call by North. Holy Cross sent everyone up. They trying to blitz there. They sent everybody up, and Freeland just came out. He did a little, I guess you want to call it a flare pass, caught it out the side, and all they do is make one guy miss. I think he may have even lost a yard in that one.
We called Ballard's name offensively. Holy Cross, such a small school, and really the same for North. So many of these guys going both ways, both offense and defense, and in some cases, the elite athletes will also play special teams.
Hey, you call them primetime performers.
There you go. These are legitimate high school football players, bar none. So North Oldham will lose a yard as we near the 1 minute mark, opening quarter. 2nd and 11 from the 13. And Wetzel peeled off the route to the left, and that's 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Quarterback threw a corner route. The wideout looked like he did a little 10-yard out. Good protection, though, by the O-line right there.
So that stops the clock. North Oldham's kicking game. Again, North without Lucas Silverthorne, their normal place kicker. So Cooper Benson, a freshman, will moonlight as the kicker. He's also the punter. So this would be about a 30-yard field goal if they don't advance it any further.
This is a big play for the North Oldham offense. You know, like I said, they've stuttered the last couple of weeks, and they're really needing to get on the board here early.
Wetzel split out wide, trips to the near side. And there's the bull rush up the middle. Back to the 24, it's a loss.
There's our man, Tyler Ballard, coming right up the middle. A little blitz there, put pressure on the quarterback. I think Chase wasn't expecting that one.
So North Oldham with no decision here. Certainly they're going to go for it. 4th down. And forever, it seems, back at the 23-yard line.
Looks like Holy Cross is going to put 2 deep back there, playing for the pass. They've got to score a touchdown. Oh, yeah, they can get a 1st down inside the 5.
4th and 20 from the 23.
A little almost, I wouldn't call it a prevent, but they're protecting.
Bullock up in the pocket, brought down again. There's back-to-back sacks, this time Luke McCubbins.
Luke McCubbin coming in at defensive end spot. Holy Cross played a little man under 2 deep right there, so you had him covered underneath, and if he tries to throw it over top, the guys were covered, and the pressure by McCubbin. Huge series there for the defense of Holy Cross. Huge series.
Successive sacks for Holy Cross. We'd like to remind you this telecast copyrighted by Glycod Media. For the private use of our audience, the use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written permission of Glycod is prohibited. So 1st and 10 for Holy Cross, and what likely will be the last play of this first quarter. There, 29, Perry, 1 touchdown pass already.
Hands off to Ballard, that 2-way player.
Powers forward.
Just a straight dive there. May have picked up a couple. Nice tackle there by number 36.
That's going to close the first quarter. Tackle by Noah Lieber. 2nd down and long for Holy Cross when we return to Goshen. We'll be right back in just a minute. High school football on Glycod.
Range Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Chris Labar, Joey Hamilton, Mike Sumner up in the moon shooting for you. DK Gauss is our producer. Great night for high school football. 2nd and 8 for Holy Cross as we commence this second quarter. Cougar football from their 30. Trips to the near side, 1 target to the far.
Looks like it's empty backfield there for Perry.
Perry fakes the jet sweep, and he'll take it for a couple. Grady for his 3rd tackle.
They're just trying to fake the jet sweep in an empty backfield, and Grady comes up. Number 70 makes a great play right there. Great open field tackle.
Bryce Grady, 7 stops, including a sack at Great Crossing last week. Coach Brown and DC Dave Weston very encouraged by Grady's development in this entire defense, as we've told you a couple times already. And a chance for the unit to get off the field here. 3rd and 7 for Holy Cross from their 31-yard line. Perry rolling left, throws across his body, and it's 4th down.
Just drop back, trying to find somebody. Looking for his favorite target there, and he's not open. Got a lot of pressure there from the defense. That's a good job by the defense of North Oldham. Give him a little pressure there. He had J.C. Hardesty back there trying to block for him. Just, one man, two guys against him, had to make a decision, and the other guy got pressure on the quarterback.
Nathan Siegrist will punt. Siegrist already with a touchdown reception. The game's first drive. And North Oldham anticipating a punt as Wetzel and Becerra parallel with one another back at their 40.
Looks like that's Roland Herbert back there with him, number 9.
So Siegrist, 4th and 7. And he hooks it back into the field of play. And alertly, North Oldham will recapture and take a knee at the 39-yard line, gobbled up by
Roland Herbert.
There you go.
Roland Herbert, that was a good play by him. I wasn't for sure if he was going to go for there tonight. It took that funny bounce, and he got it. Then he just took a knee real quick. So that's a safe play by Herbert. Good field position here, just inside the 40. That first quarter there, both teams had good drives. It just seemed that the Holy Cross defense had a bend but don't break attitude, because North Oldham took it all the way down the field on them. They just didn't give up any points.
Mustang football for the second time. We thought we might have a tight one. This game certainly leading to that conclusion. Both teams appear to be well matched. Freeland in motion.
Blitz.
Oh, blown up by Ballard back to the 34.
Ballard came in on the blitz again. He's just coming in untouched. I don't think they're picking him. I don't think they see the blitz coming on that. It seemed like the Red Sea parted on that for him. He just kind of hesitated 1,000, 1,002, then ran right in and just blew that play up. It was a nice dive off tackle, and he just made the play in the backfield. I think it's a loss of 4 there.
This is a North Oldham offense that can ill afford to be playing behind the sticks. They've got to have some semblance of a run game, in my view, to win this game. And it's 2nd and 15 from their 34. Bullock up under center.
Looks like he's got Powell behind him. Hands off to Powell quick.
Yeah, he does, on a quick hitter, and Powell up to the 35. But it's 3rd down and about 11.
I think they're trying to surprise him there. They had everyone bunched up there together, then did a quick trap, but the Holy Cross defense was waiting for it.
I'll say 3rd down and 15 officially for North Oldham.
See if coach is going to play a conservative here, handoff, or he's going to open it up and try to throw it.
Blake Wetzel, the first leaking out of the huddle for North on the near side at the bottom right of your screen. 3rd down and 15 for North Oldham. Bullock, and he's looking for Wetzel on a stretch. A great catch, but it's dislodged, and will bring up 4th down.
That was a great throw by the quarterback, and the ball's right in the receiver's hands, but then as he hit the ground, it just bounced out. That was one of those plays where, contact caused the fumble, but I guess you can't call it a fumble. It's an incomplete pass there. That was good execution there. I think just another millimeter or so there, and he's holding on that ball.
Been impressed by Bullock's accuracy. The 4th down at 15. Back to punt is the aforementioned Cooper Benson. Those white sleeves.
You got Fouché.
And he'll pooch it forward. It's
Joey
gobbled
Fouché.
up, and Fouché brought down back at the 30-yard line. A great open field tackle. That's Mac Pyle.
Mike Powell playing running back, playing defensive back, and making plays on the special team. Sophomore. part of the youth movement over here at South. They're going to do nothing but, at North, I'm sorry. They're going to do nothing but get better here.
Holy Cross from their 31 as we near the 9-minute mark of this evenly matched first half. See a few long sleeves out beneath us here. It is perfect football weather. Inside handoff, and that's the aforementioned Ballard across the 32 to the 34.
Noah Lieber making a great form tackle. Straight dive, man on man. Lieber squares up in the hole, makes a nice play on the running back. 2-yard gain. Defense got to be happy with that.
Lieber and Michael Davis, two very, very solid linebackers for North, both well above double-figure tackles on the season, both also underclassmen. 2nd and 8 from the 33, evading one Mustang, but not a second or third.
Let's talk about a host of Mustangs there. I saw Solomon Rethel on that play. I saw, of course, Noah Lieber and a couple other Mustangs out there. Not much, a lot of pressure there by North Oldham. Right in the backfield. Holy Cross going with 2 backs here. They've been going with the 2-back set here the last couple plays.
Malik Brown with his first tote, and he'll be the back behind Perry. And now Brown, as you see, parallel to the right of Perry on 3rd down and long. Perry dumps it, short pick, intercepted by North Oldham, Nick Freeland.
Nick Freeland playing center field right there. Receiver going across the middle. I think the quarterback got hit there just a little bit, and the ball just floated in the air. Freeland comes up and makes the interception. That's a big play right there for North. Let's see what they can do with it. I think that's the turnover they've been looking for.
North Oldham very advantageous in takeaways, had 6 in week 1 versus Hart County. Still lost that game, but this is a team that can capitalize on miscues, and they've got a short field now at the 31 as we leak under 8.
Coach Dick did talk about earlier today. He said this is a solid defense he's going against.
We're going to have a Mustang timeout, a very important drive on the horizon. 1st and 10 from the 31. And we're back to Goshen in just a moment from Glycod.com.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For your surprisingly great auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
A Male alum and Male taking on St. X tonight. You can see that score at the bottom of our screen on the score ticker or flip on Glycod Audio. Joe Cox, Bob Redmond live from St. X, number 1 and number 2. We're live tonight at North Oldham. Chris Labar, Joey Hamilton, and a big drive here for North.
It's a huge drive for them, except for they use their second time out there. Hopefully they won't need that later here toward the end of the half. You know, they've had to call 2 timeouts because they couldn't get the offense together there. That's that youth, but as you said, huge series right here for them.
Bullock in the shotgun, and Bullock will slide it out right for an unforced incompletion.
You had double receivers there on both sides, and both receivers on the inside just did little out routes. The outside receivers did go routes, and the quarterback just overthrew his man to the right, tried to catch him on a quick out there. Just overthrew him a little bit.
That was Rollin Herbert, the intended target. So 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. Trying to capitalize on a Nick Freeland interception. Just under 8 in the frame.
Hands off to Mac Powell.
And Powell on a quick hitter has a first down gallop.
Move.
Down to the 18-yard line.
They just spread it out there and hand off to Nick Powell. He just cuts upfield, makes a nice lateral cut to the right and gains enough for the first down. That was a good move.
So Mac Pyle, a 13-yard scamper from the 18. Mustangs go hurry up. And Bullock misfires.
But yeah, the play before, that was a nice play. I think they surprised Holy Cross. They spread them out and then surprised them there with the run. Now this time they come back with the hurry-up offense, and all receivers did slants. He tried to hit the outside guy on the left, and he just underthrew him a little bit.
Nick Freeland cut it in that time on the incompletion. So 2nd and 10 from the 18.
See if we got that bend but don't break defense here for Holy Cross, or will they break and North Oldham get in the end zone?
Trips to the far side. Wetzel to the near side as Bullock brought down back close to the initial line of scrimmage.
That's Luke McCubbin. Luke just holding his position there at defensive end. Quarterback tried a little option play there. Rode him, but McCubbin held his spot. As soon as the quarterback stepped out to the right, he made a nice defensive play there.
Loss of 2 back to the 20. So North Oldham twice now have had it inside the Holy Cross 25-yard line with nothing to show for it to date. 3rd down and 12 from the 20.
We got that little bunch set. That's bunch doubles right there, or should we call it tight doubles?
Becerra in motion, and Pyle able to retrieve the handoff under duress, taking it forward for a few.
It's like old wing T right there, except for if you got all 11 players in there tight. Becerra comes across in the jet motion. They fake it to him. Try to give it to Pyle up the middle, and there was a little miss handoff there. The ball hit the ground. Pyle gets it, but the Holy Cross defense was in there by then, so it didn't gain very much. I think they're going to have to open it up. They're going to have to throw it here.
4th and 10 from the 18. So no decision to make here. Certainly the Mustangs will go for it. Pyle behind Bullock. And Bullock, he's got a guy in the end zone, and that ball is going to be caught. Touchdown, North Oldham.
Wow. They had a little doubles right there, double slot on both sides. Outside man just went straight down the field. The DB is playing man coverage, and the man over top got there late. Wide out just went up and stretched out, made a great catch.
Liam Hudson for 6.
The ball had to be put in the perfect spot, and the receiver leaped up and caught it at his highest point. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bullock has shown signs of tremendous accuracy on a handful of throws tonight, and that perhaps the pinnacle.
That's going to put a big smile on Coach Brown's face right there. Need a few more of those for him.
Cooper Benson on for a point after. Again, this is not his normal duty, and that won't help the cause on a bad snap.
Yeah, movement over there on the left side. I think a little predetermined movement there. And
talking with Coach Brown before the game, just these little things that he's really harping on.
Oh, that's what he talked about. He said this team, this young team right here, so they're just a few plays away.
Benson trying to tie the game on a deeper point after try. Perfect snap this time. And off to the left.
Yeah, that was more one of those NFL extra points, where they're back deep. They're not on the 2. They're back a little deeper, and I think that might have been the mistake, that it was the inches away on that field goal. He just missed just to the left.
Looked like one of your drives.
Come on, don't bring my golf game in it.
So North with a good answer, though, now back in the game. Not that they weren't in the game to start, but a great response.
Hey, they've been moving the ball. They can't complain about that. They've been moving the ball, and they finally, got it across that goal line. So, that's their second touchdown this year. Like I said, you could see it in the parking lot. You see it in the stands. They were fired up about this game. You just knew they were going to put on a better performance than what they'd shown in the previous 2 games.
It's a 6-play, 31-yard drive. 2 minutes off the clock. And Holy Cross by the slimmest of margins here as we slide under 6 minutes.
Looks like Logan McCullum. And who's back there deep with them? Okay. Joey Forshee. Or is it Fushi? Joey Fushi. There it is.
I had Fouché. We might have to. We got three different.
I got reprimanded earlier by a parent. No, the young lady told me it's Fouché.
Fouché. Okay.
Fouché.
So North Oldham will kick off.
To Fouché.
High
Uh-oh.
kick. Fouché
Uh-oh.
will watch. That's a live ball and a nice alert slide by Fouché. He'll have it at the 27.
Number 4 almost got in there. That's Mike Powell. He was rushing down the field and almost got to Fouché. Fouché alert play right there. You know, like you said, that's a live ball in that kickoff. I don't think the up men even saw it. So Fouché saved him right there.
So Holy Cross -1 on turnovers tonight after a deflected interception by Nick Freeland. And now Holy Cross from their 28, first down and 10. We've yet to see Garrett Thornsberry tonight. He is the leading statistical rusher on the season for Holy Cross. Perry rolls left, and he's going to fall forward to about the 34-yard line.
And that's been pretty much their base offense right there. They just faked a little dive left. You know, they're double slot on both sides and just send the receivers down deep and then let him roll out to the left and just get as many yards you can get. That's been pretty much their primary offense, and thus far it's worked. It's got them got a lot of positive yards there.
Gain of 6. Ballard gets the call, and Ballard for a couple of hard-earned yards inside. Michael Davis, the first to hit him inside.
And his partner there, Noah Lieber, helping put him down there with the assist. It's just a little straight dive there. That's what they've been showing a lot. Either they give it to him or the quarterback will ride him, then take it to the right or to the left and get as much yards as he can get.
Mustangs trying to force 3 and out. 3rd down and 1. A long one from the Holy Cross 36.
He's got his man Nathan Seegert out here, but it looks like he's double teamed.
And Perry on a direct snap will have enough for a first down as he bulldozes his way up to the 42 for a pickup of 6.
You can almost call that just a quarterback isolation. You know, they snap it straight back to him. He's got Ballard to his left. Ballard's the lead blocker, and quarterback just follows his lead right there. Power football. Gains enough for the first down. They got 2 backs in there now.
Holy Cross very deliberate pre-snap movement inside. The 5-yard mark off.
That's Lucas Emberton. Looks like he was got a little excited on that play, moved a little quick. I think number 74 was getting a little rest there. And he's back in now. Where's my glasses?
Nathan Segrist back in the huddle there. The first down and 15 for Holy Cross from Cougar 37-yard line. Dusk starting to appear now. Pass out in the flat and a good open field tackle in coverage. That was Cooper Benson on the wrap.
That's Luke Canfield on the defensive play right there. Hit him as soon as he caught it. Wideout just did a little out route. DB's right there to make the play.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 12 for Holy Cross. This has been a half with one of the summaries being ball control offense. Some lengthy drives in this game for both teams. North Oldham will begin the second half with possession. So 2nd and 12 on the stick from the Cougar 41. A low snap dug out. That threw the timing off on that play. And the Mustangs made North Oldham pay, or rather made a Holy Cross pay.
Yeah, Holy Cross, a little quick trap there, and number 70 just blew it up.
Bryce Grady. He has had a tremendous first half. Defensive tackle for North. They're down now at 14 as Holy Cross will shuffle in senior Alonzo Coleman. Coleman lined up in the near slot lower left as he's in motion. Bullock flushed. Whether that's Perry that's flushed, and he's going to slide out short of a first down.
Yeah, this one with a double slot again. All wideouts went deep. Perry looking for a receiver. Got a little pressure there by number 70. And he just rolls right by him and just gets upfield. Gets up there, Grady. And next thing you know, fourth down and about 5. Positive gain.
Holy Cross football from their 49. They have 3 timeouts remaining. And we'll see what head coach Eric Dick draws up here on a pivotal play late in this first half. And we thought that might happen. There is a Cougar timeout.
That's their first. They still got 2 more left here. Look like they're in a good spot with 2 minutes to go.
Take a break. 4th down and short coming up from Goshen for Holy Cross on Glycod.com.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by Stinnett Plumbing. Reliable, friendly, trusted. Phone 502-690-3070 or go online to stinnettplumbing.com.
From their 49, 4th down and 3. Cougars hanging on to a 1-point lead.
Looks like they're going to punt here. Or at least they're showing punt. Yeah, looks like they're going to punt. Play the field position game.
Segrist, one of their best athletes, back to punt, and he will kick it away, hooking it back in play as it propels down to about the 13, 14-yard line.
That's Malik Brown out there. Good coverage on that punt. Got down there real quick so the North Oldham player couldn't get to the ball. It's a good job by Malik.
37-yard punt. Are you surprised by that move?
No, not at all. I mean, Coach's got a 1-point lead here. You know, he's getting what he wants, and he's going to play the field position game. I mean, that's a smart play by Coach Dick. You know, his defense is, you know, they've given up a little bit, but, you know, last series they made a stop, so we're going to see what happens here.
Jace Bullock counting his teammates. I don't know if you saw that. That was he's making sure he had 11 in the huddle. And
looks like they're going to have to use their final timeout here.
Oh, boy.
That hurts.
Yeah, you don't want to use a timeout coming out of a dead ball, which was the punt. And we're going to keep things here as North will strategize from their 14. But they're empty of timeouts with 2:19 on the clock.
That's got to hurt. I know Coach is looking at that. Coach Brown is thinking, you know, 2 minutes to go. We'll probably try to form or use some semblance of a 2-minute drill here. With no timeouts, though, that's going to be pretty hard.
Coming up at halftime, we hope to connect with new North Oldham Athletic Director Daniel Butler. He is brand new on the job, succeeding Alan Yankee. And we hope to connect and introduce Mr. Butler to you here at half, his first home football game in that role.
We're going to see here with Alec Drury, Nathan Seacrest. We're going to see what they're going to do back here on defense. You also got Luke McCovens and Garrett Thornberry on linebackers in there. You know, they're making play after play. So we'll see if they get any pressure here, if they blitz. You know, the blitz has been kind of the Achilles heel there for North Oldham.
Well, and the Mustangs, I think from their position here, they just want to perhaps get a first down, but have these final 2:19 evaporate from the clock.
That would be solid for them if they could get a first down here, maybe 2, run the clock out, get in at halftime. They're only down 7-6, so they're in a good spot. You got plenty of game left. Let's see what they can do here.
Bullock in the shotgun.
Ooh.
And that's not good.
A couple guys on the offensive line there, North moving. Looks like they're going to try a little trap play there, and it negates that. Looked like Powell had a nice little hole there, too.
So now they're back at the 9. You get the sense that Holy Cross's defense seizing a perhaps opportunity here.
No, I'm thinking they're going to blitz here. I'm thinking, that's where they've gotten their most pressure.
Again, Holy Cross 3 timeouts of their own. Rolling right was Bullock. He'll hand it instead inside. And a couple of yards across the 10 to the 11.
There's a nice play again by Tyler Ballard making the play. North just doing a little solid handoff to Powell, off the right side. I think they're just trying to let that clock run. But on the other side, Holy Cross, they have 2 timeouts, so I think it's third down. It's second down. I apologize.
Second down and 13 with that penalty on first down. So they replayed first. Now it's second and 13 from the 11. So 138, but Holy Cross, couple of timeouts.
Chase is in shotgun formation here. Looks like they're going to throw this one.
Rolling right is Bullock, and he's going to dump it. A great catch. Did he hang on? Yes, a first down. That ball was bobbled, but hung on.
Nick Freeland, nice catch. He just did a little button hook there. Ran upfield, just stopped. Defense kept backing up, and he just caught it, then stepped out of bounds.
At 5 yards shy of the marker, Freeland, an outstanding first half. And it's third down and 5. Third down and 5 from the 20.
He trips right. I'm looking for my guy out here out wide.
There's Bullock in a shotgun, a crafty handoff inside, and Pyle racing close to the marker for a first down.
They just spread him out there, then try to hand the ball off to Pyle up the middle. He made it. One guy miss, but I don't think he made 2 miss. It's going to be short, or did he get that? It's real close.
That's 4th and a half yard with 1:19 left. The officials for the moment will not even measure, but at the naked eye, it's 4th and short. Now we're going to have a conversation.
Well, obviously this benefits North Oldham right here because the clock stopped. He could talk to his team real quick or get something going here while they're measuring. It's like a timeout in itself.
So Ryan Whitford, the referee, he's the white hat tonight. Stop play, but we've yet to have the measurement. Again, 4th down and under a yard here officially.
Yeah, I'm going to pull my whole team over there real quick and they're going to measure it? No, they're not going to measure it, are they? I thought they were going to measure that one. Or are they? No?
I don't know if they know.
They look like they're in a little huddle trying to make their decision.
So all this delay, in essence, as Joey told you, gives both teams a timeout.
And it really benefits North if Coach needs to call the whole team over there if he wants a timeout. Now, he may not need that timeout.
Here's the measurement. Let's see if we can zoom in there, Mike. Get a bird's eye view. There he is. Great job. Boy, that's tight. There's that first down.
Okay.
Good job, guys. So North Oldham with a big first down, and in essence, that may really expire this 119.
Yeah, that's going to help North Oldham out. 119, they can run the ball a little more, at least not give the Holy Cross offense the ball back. Now, Holy Cross does have 2 timeouts, but I still don't think that would be enough. I think North could run it out unless they throw some incomplete passes or something here.
1st and 10 from the 20, and they're going to chuck it. And a slant catch, a great grab at the 45-yard line. That's Blake Wetzel, and he's going to take it down the sideline down to the 40-yard line, and a huge gain of 30.
That's a nice play right there. They're double slots. Wetzel just does a slant, The inside guy does an out. He catches that ball over the middle, makes 3 or 4 guys miss, gets hit, still makes a few more guys miss. Next thing you know, field positions change. They're on the opposite side of the 50 here. Is this coming back?
We got a hanky. So that actually would have been a completion for 40 yards, but an infraction, a hold.
So it looks like it's going to be a spot foul, and it's still going to be a first down, but instead of 40, it's a gain of 5.
Well, it was actually from the 20-yard line, I
Okay.
believe, was it not? So they'll mark it up to the 42. So 1st and 10 from the 42 for North.
Gain 20.
In Mustangs, no timeouts as the clock restarts. Bullock feeling the pressure. Crafty run, and he'll lunge close to the stick.
That's a nice job by the quarterback there. Couldn't find anybody open. Looking. Next thing you know, he runs up off the right side. That's a nice gain. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1, or did he gain the first down? Oh, he gave him the first down in that.
1st and 10 from the 42, 30 seconds, and that'll stop the clock.
He spikes it. That's a smart play right there by the quarterback. Spike the ball. Save yourself a little time there. You got 29 seconds. They get another play like they threw the one to Blake Witzel.
2nd down and 10 for North after the incompletion.
You get another one to Witzel like that, and for another plus 40 there, and they can be in business. 29 seconds isn't a lot of time, but I think it's enough time.
Well, the Mustangs' kicking game certainly questionable tonight. An inexperienced kicker back there. North without any timeouts, but this drive been resuscitated by a long completion to Hudson.
I think Benson might be itching to get another kick. Get a chance to anyway.
2nd and 10 from the 48. Bullock, a perfect pass. Incomplete as the receiver could not hang on.
It's that man coverage underneath and a player over the top. Had to be a perfect ball. Receiver got around, but as he came down with it, I think they said he dropped it or he's either out of bounds, but either way, it's incomplete pass.
It was Liam Hudson, the intended target. Hudson has North Oldham's lone score tonight, so that stops the clock. 3rd and 10. Staring North Oldham in the grill from the Holy Cross 48. Bullock in the gun, rolling, and that's going to close the half. A great sack by Holy Cross.
Luke McCubbin coming in off the left end. All the receivers are covered. They're playing man coverage underneath. They got 2 guys over the top. McCubbin forcing pressure on the outside, and just Chase Bullock just didn't have anything. Just didn't have anything. That's a nice play by McCubbin, and that's how the half's going to end here.
Tremendous first half for both teams. Should be a outstanding second half as well. North Oldham trailing Holy Cross tonight from Goshen, 7-6, and we'll be right back.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Kyle at 502-550-1489. That's Metro Windows at 502-550-1489.
An evenly matched first half as we welcome you back to Goshen. North Oldham trailing Holy Cross 7-6. Chris LeBar along with Joey Hamilton, and some shenanigans while we were away heading to the locker room.
Coach, I don't know what happened, but I know Coach Dick and Coach Brown are not going to be happy about this. Right at the end of the half there, right along the 50-yard line over there in the North Oldham sideline, you see flags flying up in the air. Next thing you know, 3 or 4 players are swinging, and I don't know if anyone got ejected. I don't know what's going on. I guess they'll let us know here at the second half, but that's just, the head coach looking at it, especially Coach Brown. He's like, we're playing hard. We're down 1 point. We're giving our all. We don't need any, as you call, shenanigans. We don't need any of that stuff going on right before the half. Then on the other side, you got Coach Dick. His team's up 1. They're on the road. They make a great play right there at the half. McCubbin makes a good momentum play right there, and as that happens, next thing you know, as I say, flags are flying. So I don't know what's going to happen. They didn't give us any indication yet, but we'll find out here at the start of the second half.
Takes away from a great first half. Both teams had a lot to hang their hat on, and both did very good things.
Well, of course, Chris Perry and the crew, him and Siegert, they hook up and score. And McCubbin and Thornberry on defense are just making play after play. And then on the other side, there was a spark by North. North, they finally got on the board. A great play by their quarterback. He's thrown the ball really well tonight. The running game, Powell, he's made a couple nice runs there. So they've got momentum. They're not dead either. So it's going to be a tight game here in the second half. I'm looking forward to it.
North Oldham's lone score occurring on a short field. Nick Freeland gets the interception at the 31-yard line, and North scores from there. You get the feeling that perhaps one play may determine the outcome.
It's that solid defense that Coach talked about. They're a very solid group. They're young, but they're solid, and they're not going to do anything but get better. And all it takes is them to make one more play. And I think, North Oldham, not only being down one, could go up.
Halftime score here in Goshen, it's 7-6, Holy Cross over North Oldham, and just a perfect night for high school football. So glad you joined us here on Glycod. The breeze starting to feel through the windows here. Just a great night. We'll have more coverage of high school football. It's week 3. More on the way from Glycod.
Rotted and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online. CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Today we're talking home renovation with the owner of Watts Home Center, Brian Watts. You just built this beautiful new design center. How does it help your clients?
Well, we made it very interactive to help the customers make decisions from the beginning of the project to the end. On the home design side, we have cabinets, body here has
7-6 halftime score. Back live in Goshen. Holy Cross by a point over North Oldham. What's the message in both locker rooms?
The message for Holy Cross, stay the course. You know, we've been here before. You know, we've had a couple close games before. Coach talked about the heart of the team, how he's excited about the heart of the team. So, you know, stay the course. Defense, keep making plays. McCubbins, keep making plays. And, you know, they're going to live and die with their quarterback. You know, he's got that ISO. He's going to hit Siegert. That's what they're talking about. Stay the course. On the other hand, you've got the North Oldham team. Coach is like, hey, we're right in the game. You know, we've scored a touchdown. The defense have held. You know, both teams are right in the game. It's going to be a really good second half. Turnovers are going to be the key here. You know, don't turn the ball over. Keep the ball safe. And field position. You know, that field position played a big role there, I think, late in that second quarter where Holy Cross kept North Oldham down at their own end of the field. So that's going to be a huge, huge deal second half.
Let's talk defense for both these teams. Bryce Grady has played very well inside for North unofficially. 5 tackles. Nick Freeland, of course, an interception. Noah Lieber has played well. And then for Holy Cross, seems like their linebacker, Tyler Ballard's been all over the field.
Ballard, two-way player. He's made tackles. McCubbin on the defensive ends made tackles. You know, the pressure. And it's when Holy Cross, it's when they blitz. You know, they're blitzing North Oldham, and that's been the most problem for North. On the other side, you know, they're just playing solid defense, North Oldham. They're not blitzing. They're not doing anything. Everyone's playing their position well, and you know they've done a great job. You know, even on the touchdown play that Holy Cross scored, 2 defenders were right there in the right spots. Siegert just made a great catch. Just went up and caught it. Just great play.
And from an offensive side, you mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I'd like to belabor the point if we could. Both quarterbacks have shown signs of being very productive.
Oh, both quarterbacks are doing an outstanding job. You know, I know the coaches are both going to be happy with that. There's no way that Coach Dick is upset with his guy. You know, he's led him. He's done everything he's supposed to do. He's run the ball. He's passed the ball. You know, on the turnover, he was hit a little bit. You know, had a little pressure. He was hit. The ball was behind the receiver a little bit. You know, he's got to get a little time on that. On the other side, you know, quarterback, he's done a great job. He's not done anything wrong. He's handed the ball off. You know, they've had a few, I guess, legal procedures there where the lines jumped a few times, put him in a bad spot. Other than that, you know, both quarterbacks have done a great job.
Special teams, all close games, seems like they're determined by special teams. Maybe one kick return key in this game.
Yeah. So far, we've had solid special teams on both sides. Granted, you know, the punter, who is not a traditional field goal kicker, he had to kick a extra point, but it was more like a field goal. You know, after the 5-yard penalty, you know, he's not used to that. So he kicked the ball there and just missed to the left. But other than that, you know, both special teams have been very solid.
A bit later on this evening, we will announce our most outstanding player, presented in part by Anderson Sales and Service. You can also vote for Glycod's Player of the Week, presented by Colby Martin Insurance. Beginning tomorrow morning through Wednesday, go online, glycod.com, and vote for the area's top performer. All winners will be announced on Wednesday afternoon via social media. Again, that's Glycod's Player of the Week from Colby Martin Insurance. 7-6 at the turn. Holy Cross by 1, and we're back to a beautiful Goshen in just a moment from Glycod.com.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Summer is here. That puts a lot of strain on your air conditioner. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for an HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your air conditioner isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We're fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Letting my friends online know I was quitting kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it. You can too.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Holy Cross by a point over North Oldham. Chris Labar along with Joey Hamilton trying to update our stats here. And that big turnover, very significant in this game.
Oh, it's huge right there. That play gave North Oldham life, put them right back in the game. You know, they drove down the field before, but like as I said, the bend but don't break defense for Holy Cross stopped North. But as I said, that turnover, that gave North life. That put them on the opposite side of the 50, and that was a great throw and a great catch, and that gave them life right there. So that puts them right in the game. Down 7-6, you're only down 1 point. You know, we'll see what happens here second half.
Passing yards, trying to activate our graphic here. We will verbally tell you that passing yards, North Oldham 96, Holy Cross with 49, but Holy Cross much more efficient on the ground, 52 to only 12 Mustang yards.
It's all the quarterback, Chris Perry, and then with a little bit of help from Mr. Ballard there. Those guys, you know, they're a 1-2 combination right there. You know, he kind of rides Ballard, then if they don't get Ballard, then the quarterback keeps it. Next thing you know, he's going upfield, so you know, that's been their bread and butter, you know, the last 2 weeks, and that's probably what they're going to live and die with this year. You know, like I said, it's a new quarterback, new rusher, new top rusher there. So that's what Holy Cross is going. That's what they're going to be this year. That's what they're going to be about.
9 combined penalties in this game. So as we talked top of the show, we thought it would be an evenly matched contest. That it is to date. Holy Cross leading 7-6. We will remind you that South Oldham playing tonight at Ballard at last glance. Ballard was leading 27-6 late first half. Oldham County, due to an official shortage, they were supposed to play at Fern Creek tonight. They're now playing at Fern Creek tomorrow night. So in COVID year round 2, we're having also some other issues as well.
Yeah, you thought COVID was going to be the key component, but when it turns out to be the officials, that's a different gist on it. I haven't seen that one in a long time, but hey, that gives the kids another night to rest. That gives the coaches another night to strategize, and you can also be the only game of the week. In high school, you'll be the only game in town. So hey, you'll probably have a nice crowd out there. Get some of your fans to come out there and watch, especially in this Oldham County community. I'm sure that North Oldham, South Oldham, I'm sure those fans will be out there supporting their Oldham County brethren. Because it is even though there are 3 schools, they are a tight-knit community.
Oldham County again, Fern Creek tomorrow. That's a 7:30 kickoff, and we're back here same time, same place next Friday. North Oldham will host South Oldham, and we will be back here next week. Second half, Holy Cross, North Oldham on the way from Glycod.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
There will be a penalty on Holy Cross issued to start this second half. Again, that occurring at the end of halftime as both teams were maneuvering inside their respective locker rooms. So North Oldham will receive the football, and then Holy Cross will kick deeper than they normally would.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. You know, I'm sure Coach Dick is upset, and Coach Brown is not saying he's thrilled, but he's happy about that. You know, that's an opportunity to get better field position. It's an opportunity to start the second half, with momentum. So, but we'll see what happens here. I think North Oldham is the way they came out on the second half. They kind of look like they did the first half. They're a little pep in their step. They're excited. I think they feel it. These kids feel it. They're a young group. They haven't had a lot of success, but like I said, they're growing. So we'll see what happens here second half.
Jamie Brown very optimistic about the long-term forecast of this program here at North Oldham. It's a team void of some recent success. And he certainly feels like he's got the arsenal around him in the younger classes to develop this from the pipeline up. We'll see. So North Oldham will receive the kick. And for Holy Cross, a team trying to start 3-0 all games on the road.
It looks like Coach Dick out there trying to negotiate with the officials, trying to see what's going on. I think they're just letting him know that, hey, your guy did wrong, and you're going to be penalized 15 yards, and this is what's going to happen here. So that's how we're going to start this second half. It looks unsportsmanlike against Holy Cross. Moving the ball back to the 25 here. Looks like that's where Holy Cross is going to be kicking the ball from. And I guess we're just waiting on it. There we go.
So Mustang football right to left to start this second half. North Oldham 0-2 on the season. Holy Cross 2-0.
Big swing game for both teams. Like I said, Holy Cross, they've been out of their element. They're a 1A team playing 3A teams, 4A teams. And this North Oldham team, they're trying to get their first victory here at home. I think we're in for a barn burner second half. I think I misspoke a little earlier. I thought 2 touchdowns. I thought Holy Cross was going to come out and just run over North, but it seems like it's a different animal out here.
Wetzel and Becerra back, and Wetzel will reel it in at the 20-yard line, and he's a burner as he's a shifty runner across the 50 down out to the 45-yard line.
Nice high kick there. Gave the return team a little time to get back and set up some semblance of a wall there, and Wetzel just cuts it to the right, goes up, he gains about 20-25 yards. It's going to be excellent field position there for North Oldham to start this second half.
Some weapons for North Oldham on the outside. That receiving core is loaded with weapons. And the Mustangs now dropping anchor at the Holy Cross 47-yard line.
They're in double slots out here. One back. Looks like he's got his man Powell back there in the pistol.
Mac Pyle, and there's a pre-snap movement on the right side.
Look, movement again by the offensive line. The linebacker Ballard stepped up and acted as if he was going to blitz, and I think the North Oldham lineman just shifted a little bit. He just moved a little, made him flinch.
Anthony Payton conversing with his quarterback, Jace Bullock. First-year starter, 6 foot, 160-pound sophomore.
Yeah, when Tyler Bullock shows that blitz now, I think he's got the attention of the North Oldham offensive lineman.
Tyler Ballard.
Yeah. Did I say it wrong? I apologize. Tyler Ballard showing that blitz, and as he steps up there, North Oldham line, like I said, he's got their attention. So they flinch. Here he comes again. Here comes Ballard again.
Bullock back to throw a great catch on a slant as Becerra weaves his way short of the stick up to the 37-yard line.
Nice little slant play right there to the right. North Oldham picked up the blitz there. It's a good pickup by the line. And next thing you know, they little catch and pass, slant to the right. Nice play, 2nd and 2.
Gain of 14. Bullock tossed it to the pylon and a long incompletion. Double covered was Wetzel.
Yeah, they got the little too deep back there again. I think they're expecting pass there, but there's nothing wrong with going for it on 2nd down. That's a good down to try to air it out, see if the defense is asleep there. I think they're going to come back here with probably a little handoff to Powell. Probably go to spread them out again. That's been where they've been successful.
3rd and 1 from the 38. Wetzel and Hudson to the near side.
Here comes the blitz. They're bringing them all. Oh, a little audible there. They see it coming.
Bullock back to throw, and he's got an open target. A great catch and a 1st down.
Nice audible right there. That's number 14, Liam Hudson with the catch. Liam that's what we call a hot route. Liam just went straight down the field. They're double slots. Liam just went straight down the field. There's nobody there. Holy Cross brought I think they brought 9 right there because there was nobody there on Hudson. He just made a nice catch there. Too bad he led him a little farther. He had to dive and make the catch. He keeps him on his feet. He scores.
Hudson for 18 and a 1st down, North Oldham.
Double slot again. They're not bringing them this time. They're playing a little more conservative.
In a short field starts this drive. 1st and 10 from the 20, and Pyle will shuffle it back for negligible yardage up to the 19.
A little inside handoff right there. Trying to keep the defense honest there. Holy Cross, they're still bringing one linebacker every time. They're still trying to bring the pressure. But that was a good job there by the Holy Cross defense, just to stop for a short gain.
Dylan Jacobs, number 71 for Holy Cross, 6 foot 250. He's anchoring in the middle there. You see he's got one hand on each hip.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking that A gap all to himself right there.
2nd and 9 from the 19. Pile to the right of Bullock. Bullock slides up in the pocket, and he is going to jet for a 1st down. Accelerating, lunging, touchdown.
Great recognition by Bullock there. He recognized that they were bringing him. He saw it. The DBs were just running. They were following the receivers. So he stepped up and just ran it. He took 2 steps, looked, jetted to the right off tackle, and just went right upfield, made a nice cut to the inside, dove and lunged for that goal line and scored.
19-yard touchdown, Jace Bullock. And now North Oldham on one of those odd scenarios. They've got an even point total, but they're behind one, because they missed the earlier PAT. They're going to try another one.
Cooper Benson for a little redemption here.
First one was wide left.
But then again, he's going to be 5 yards closer than he was the first time, so.
Good snap. And good response by the freshman kicker.
Nice kick. Nice job there. Good job, young man.
North Oldham leading 13-7. And we'll be right back to Goshen in just a moment.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
5-play 53-yard drive, $1:59 off the clock. North Oldham, 13 unanswered to lead by 6.
Looks like we got a little momentum swing here. If you look at the two teams coming off the field and coming on the field, you see a little bounce in the step of the North Oldham players. And I think Holy Cross, they're in a position of where they're just not used to being this year. They didn't come off, with full confidence, but they are a veteran squad. So, looks can be deceiving.
Cooper Benson to kick it away for North.
Last time he kicked a little squibber down there, and Joey Forche got the ball. Let's see what happens here. He kicks it to Forche again.
Boucher mishandling it. Now he'll gobble it up. Back inside the 30, and nice recovery by Holy Cross. Still start at the 38.
As I say Forche, it's Fouché. Let me keep saying that right, Fouché. Joey Fouché with a nice return right there. They kicked it to him, and, it sent him back a few yards, and that was a nice little, I guess you want to call it a middle return. And Fouché gained some yards there, puts Holy Cross in a positive place. They're outside the 30-yard line, so we'll see what happens here.
2 Louisville scores. Worth noting, Male leading St. X late. First half 21-7. Bowling Green over PRP, 7-zip at half. Frederick Douglass dominant in Lexington tonight, 5A over Lafayette, 50-zip. First and 10. Holy Cross from their 34. Perry, indecision. Still slide left. Here's the backside. Pressure, coughed, picked up. North Oldham going to take it just shy of a touchdown.
Wow, what great pressure there by Noah Lieber. Lieber came in and laid the wood. Nice hit right there on the quarterback, made him fumble it. And like I said, you could tell, that's just me. You could tell by the way that Holy Cross came onto the field. They seemed a little unsure about themselves. They seemed like they were just in a position they haven't been all year. The quarterback, holding the ball out there like a loaf of bread, and while he's scrambling, he's looking, he's trying to make a play, but you got to pull that ball in tight. Lieber hits him, fumbles. North picks it up. They've got an excellent opportunity here to score.
2 turnovers in this game, both very significant. Now North Oldham, first and goal from the 1. And they're going to call timeout.
Coach Brown's having decisions all night with that. They just haven't found that extra player, it seems like, and they've had to use another timeout here.
He is not happy. Can't blame him. As Brown, I think, not enough guys out there or poor alignment. We're going to keep it here as Brown getting a piece of his offense inside that huddle.
Yeah, well, it happens sometimes. You've got a guy who plays offense. He's over there, getting some water, taking a breather, could be a number of things. And next thing you know, there's a turnover, switch around, and the offense gets the ball. And he just may be, I don't know. It could be a number of things, but the bottom line is he didn't hear offense. They're screaming, offense on the field. He didn't hear it, and he comes out there late, and quintessentially looks like Oldham has to call a timeout.
So Mustang football, they'll burn their first and goal after the scoop and near score. And some of these things for North, they're infractions, but they're fixable.
Oh yeah. That's just work. Like I said, we're young. It's third week of the season. You got time. Football's a thing of seasons.
Under center, and he's going to leave it for Pyle, and Mac Pyle.
We got a flag. Looks like motion. Looks like illegal motion. I don't know. Is that going to hold? We'll see.
There is a flag. Good eye, Joey.
Illegal shift. Yeah, you could tell. Guy is on someone on the right side. I couldn't really tell, but they moved just a little bit as the guy was in motion. So like I said, as you just talked about, some of the things that they could fix. They're going to have to work on that. And hopefully for North, that isn't going to impede them or stop them from getting to their destination, getting across the goal line here.
So first and goal now from the 6.
You want to keep it close, even close enough to where you could use your freshman, Cooper Benson, to get 3 points out of this in worst case scenario. Don't want to get pushed back too much farther.
Charles Bradley in formation as the tight end. Handoff on the near side and laterally a loss of a couple as it's strung out.
Yeah, it's jet motion, and sometimes when you go laterally inside the 10, they don't work out for you as well, and that was the case right there. Nick Freeland trying to go on the jet sweep there, and all it took was the defensive end over there. He just came and kind of blew it up, pushed the tackle back, and Freeland just had no place to go.
Gain of 1, so 2nd and goal now from the 5.
Hope to get a little more north-south here.
Under 9 minutes in this quarter, North Oldham trailed at the turn 7-6.
He's got his back, Noah Lieber back there with him.
And Bullock pressured.
Oh.
Lucky to hang on to that football.
Nathan Seacrest right there. Nathan Seacrest, quick pressure on the outside. And then on the other side, you had Dylan Jacobs there. Those two guys were in there fast. I mean, they were in there really quick. They were in there so quick. Noah Lieber did not know which one to pick up. It's like when two guys are coming at the same time, it's like, which one do I get? And he was a little indecisive, and they both passed him on that. There was a lot of quick pressure on the quarterback right there. Sack.
A North Oldham injury. Student athlete will be tended to. It's 3rd down and goal. Back at the 15-yard line. We'll take a break and be back to Goshen in just a minute from Glycod.com.
Summer is here. That puts a lot of strain on your air conditioner. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for an HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your air conditioner isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We're fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Third down and goal now from the 15 as North Oldham still with an injury out there. And
looks like the quarterback, Chase Bullock. He came down that time. Guy just came down on him a little wrong. I think he's all right. He probably just got the wind knocked out of him. I think he's a tough kid. He'll come back. We'll see.
Nick Freeland warming up our sideline. So North Oldham had it 1st and goal from the 1, then an illegal shift, followed by
a sack.
Huge sack. And it's 3rd and goal for the Mustangs. A very significant point in this game if they can come up with something.
That last play, that's what your seniors are about. Nathan Seacrest coming in, making a play like that. Senior making a play, huge play for them right there. Makes it 3rd and 15 or 3rd and goal on the 15. So we'll see what North's going to have to come up with here. You got a new quarterback in. I don't know if they're going to play it conservative. We'll see what happens here.
Freeland, an accomplished quarterback. He was a starter much of last season. Shifted out to a receiving utility knife role this year. 3rd and goal from the 15, and another pre-snap penalty. That play I thought should have been blown dead. And I think Freeland thought it should have been blown dead.
Yeah, Cam Henderson-Reed with the pressure, and then he got followed up there by Ballard. So that's one of those plays where the inside guy brought the pressure and the outside guy got the spoils.
Pre-snap penalty, though.
Illegal shift.
So the play will, in essence, be allowed to continue.
Of course, they're going to decline that penalty. I don't know. Are they going to decline that?
Nick Freeland back out. He's going to trot back under center. So now 1st and goal from the 1 turns into 4th and goal from the 26.
Yeah, he definitely declined that. So it looks like you've got 2 guys back playing safety, playing at about the 5-yard line for Holy Cross.
Underscore this sequence in about an hour and a half, maybe. Back to throw Freeland. He's going to heave it towards the goal line. That ball is caught. Touchdown.
Great catch.
North Oldham.
Woo! That was a nice play right there. Oh, my goodness. What a throw and catch. That's a great play right there. And that's Nick Freeland. Nick Freeland coming in, making a play. Nick Freeland coming in, just throwing it up to his guy. And great catch. That was just a great throw and catch right there. I
would like to identify that player, Freeland, the quarterback on that sequence.
I think it was Liam Hudson. Liam Hudson on that play.
Difficult to see all the way across the field. We'll try and confirm that for you.
I think it was Liam Hudson, but it was a great play.
Benson on for the point after.
Or was it Witzel? It looked like 10. I'll go with 10 because 10's been on that side.
And a PAT. We're going to try and sort things out for you. North Oldham leads 20-7. We're back in just a minute after this from Stinnett Plumbing on Glycod.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
North Oldham scores on 4th and goal from the Holy Cross 25-yard line. Nick Freeland, an outstanding touchdown pass, and the Mustangs now lead 20-7.
That was, Hail Mary, 4th and 26. You know they can only cross the goal line. That's the only first down there, and that's going to be a touchdown. And the Mustangs come through. Quarterback drops back, sends everyone deep, and I believe it's Blake Witzel with the catch.
Holy Cross needing something positive on this sequence. And Fouché will elect, very astutely rather, to watch it trickle out of bounds. So favorable field position for the Cougars.
Freshman Cooper Benson has been kicking over there to his left, Holy Cross's right side, and that time just bounced out of bounds. Joey Fouché makes a smart play and lets it roll out. He'll gain a few yards on that. We're going to see what this Holy Cross team is made of right here. They're on the road. They're down 2 scores. We're going to see what they're about. We're going to see if they can show a little resilience here.
This is a team that's won their first 2, but they've been down to the wire, down deep into the 4th quarter for both of Holy Cross's wins, and this appears to be the makings of another tight Friday. Conversation here near sideline.
I think we've lost the football on the extra point or something. Or no, there's a pad down there at the end. Someone's got a sock or a pad or something down there in the end zone. One of the North Oldham players pick it up and crowd goes crazy.
Well, North Oldham's going to kick this again.
Okay. Re-kick, 5 yards back.
Benson back at his 35.
Going to try to improve their field position on that. I feel, or I know Coach Dick probably feels that with the last return Fouché had, he'd probably do it again if they kick it to him. And they kick it to him again.
This in the field of play.
Nice
Fouché
middle return.
Reels it in, looking for a block. And
Ooh,
he's
nice
tripped up.
open field tackle right there by number 5. That's Joel Simpson. Joel came down right down the middle, made a nice play right there. And if Simpson doesn't make that play, Fouché's probably going to gain at least another 10, 15, maybe 20 yards. Good open field tackle on that kickoff.
The Cougar offense for the second time in this half. They've had 2 critical turnovers in this game. And the primary culprit to a 13-point deficit.
I don't think they improved their field position on that one.
No, they have lost 4 yards, actually. From the 31, 1st and 10. As Perry, he will flip.
Woo! Look at that defense. They're flying to the ball there. That's Joel Simpson again. Look at Joel Simpson. He's back-to-back plays right there. They did a nice little toss sweep over there. It was a little quick pitch, and Simpson just flies up, contains, and brings the wood. That's a nice play to the running back.
Garrett Thornsberry, his first rush of the evening.
Thornsberry's in their last series, and they threw the ball, and they made, actually the turnover. So, yeah, this is first action.
2nd and 15 from the 26 after a 5-yard loss. Perry rolling right. There's a flag trailing him. And a short tap pass forward for a few, but hold the phones.
He looked for Fouché there on a quick little out route, but that's going to be a penalty against Holy Cross. That's going to send it back.
Some key miscues in this half for Holy Cross. Turnover now, 2 successive penalties.
Going to hold it there. No, they're going to take the penalty.
Back inside the 20.
Got holding there. They're still going to be 2nd and long now. I thought they might decline that to make it 3rd and about 12 or 15, but I guess they're going to move it on back. 2nd and long.
And this North Oldham defense, you really feel like they seize another takeaway opportunity.
Hey, they're growing up right before your eyes right now.
Bryce Grady will shuffle inside. He has been some kind of player in the first half. 5 tackles, and it's 2nd and a mile from the 12.
Noah Lever trips him up.
Inside handoff. That was Perry rather on the quarterback keeper for a few.
They had a lot of success with that in the first half, and I guess a little adjustment there made by North. That's just basically the quarterback ISO, and here you got North Oldham. They're just holding the ground. Everybody's holding their gap.
3rd down in Poplar Level Road. About 3rd and 25 from the 12. For Holy Cross, under 6 in this 3rd. Backside pressure. Perry will sling it.
Throws deep to his favorite target there.
Cougars wanted a penalty, but none given.
Good coverage right there by the DB. It's Jack. Is that Jack Slagle? Looks like Jack Slagle right there. Just running right with him. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. That is Blake Witzel. That's the man who caught the touchdown pass. Good coverage by Witzel. Running stride for stride with him. You know, a little bump here, a little bump there. Referee said play on.
4th and 25 for Holy Cross from the 15. Segrist will stay on to punt.
Got Witzel and looks like Roland Herbert back there.
Wetzel doing a little bit of everything tonight. Good snap. And Segrist, he takes his time back there, and he's going to coax a punt. Fair caught at the 45-yard line, net kick of 30 yards.
Well, we'll see if they can keep rolling on offense. I think they need to wait till 4th down to score again.
Got a penalty far sideline on that North Oldham sideline, an infraction. So a net punt of 30 yards.
Got a hold there, and they're just going to push it back, hold on the return team. It's going to push them on the other side of the 50. Well, we'll wait for the referee to make a decision here. I don't know what they're going to do.
The Mustang football either way after the penalty. It was 4th and forever.
And they were playing, Holy Cross playing that man coverage. They're playing man coverage, 2 deep, 2 guys over the top. And, Nick Florian throws the ball. Witzel's kind of stops. The DB goes by him. He comes back and makes a catch. And the safety, who's playing deeper, just didn't come up and get the ball. And then after he caught it, he still had 2 yards to gain, and he made a nice little instep and got to the goal line. That was a big-time play by Witzel.
Another conversation here near sideline. Come on, guys.
Going over to Coach Dick right now to explain what's going on.
North Oldham, a dominant second half. They, again, began this game trailing 7-0. Holy Cross, first drive of the game. And North Oldham with a late score in the half to make it 7-6, and then 2 quick scores in this 3rd quarter. Hence a 27 advantage.
Both teams in newfound territory. Yeah, North has been up all year, and they've scored more points than they've scored all season. And on the other hand, you've got Holy Cross with 7 points, and they're averaging
So Holy Cross is going to keep the football.
Oh, wow.
We need Gene Sterator here to tell us what's going on. Holy Cross is going to keep the football.
Are they?
I believe the way that was.
Yeah, he pointed that direction, but I still think North has the ball.
You are right. The official did point to this right goal line, but you are correct.
So it's going to be okay.
So it's North Oldham football. That was an inadvertent signal by the referee. It is North Oldham football right to left, as you see.
And they're lined up in trips. Looks like
Bryce Grady's leaving the field.
One of his shoes, I think he had a blowout or something. One of his shoes, it looks like he's pointing at his foot, his shoe or something.
Left guard. I think North Oldham's down a lineman. They've only got 4 down linemen.
Looked like John Sizemore looking like he was coming in. But no, replacing him is number 70.
Wyatt Drury, the sophomore, will.
Okay. Another sophomore.
Lumber back on. A lot of activity. We haven't run one play. 1st and 10 from the 45. And there's an explosive handoff up to the 41-yard line. A North Oldham scamper, Noah Lieber.
Noah Lieber right up the middle. That's just a straight handoff. They're in the pistol set where the quarterback's in shotgun formation. The back's a few yards behind him. He just turned, handed it to him. He just runs up off the left side. It's like a just straight dive. You know, the lineman's just blocking, and Holy Cross kind of just ran themselves out of that.
13-yard play. So North Oldham, some success on the ground. That has evaded them much of this game. But the Mustangs now trying to put the hammer down. Already +2 scores. So we near the 5-minute mark of this third.
Double slot, Lieber right next to the quarterback again.
And Freeland staying on at QB after the injury to Bullock. And Freeland in the belly of Lieber, and Lieber met by Tyler Ballard, gain of a couple.
Ballard, Nathan Seacrest, you got Aiden DeWeese, a host of Cougars there to make the play. They tried to come back with the same play again and, try to see if they could be slick with that one, but looks like the Cougars said, no, not this time.
Left guard Bryce Grady back on, so whatever happened to that shoe, it was adhered back to the foot. He's on, starting left guard for North. 2nd and 9 from the Holy Cross 41-yard line.
Double slot. Freeland's doing a great job out there.
Hudson split out wide. Wetzel nearest us. Both have been outstanding receiving targets. And looking for Hudson, and he cannot run under it.
Good coverage right there. But Jace Hardesty. Hardesty did a good job out there, staying deeper than the receiver. Quarterback just threw it deep, and no one's going to catch that one.
Talking with Coach Brown earlier this week, he just kept talking about how strong his defense is and that, hey, we have weapons on the outside, and they sure do.
Hey, those kids are proving the point of the coach there. They made some great catches tonight. And, they just weren't catches on 1st or 2nd down. They were catches when they had to make it. If they don't make that catch, they're going to lose the ball.
They've got to shore up some things on the line. Stronger running game, but this team has some weapons. 3rd down and 9 from the 41 clock, resting at 4 in the 3rd. And Bullock hands to Lieber, and Lieber, they tried to catch Holy Cross napping on 3rd and long, and he'll only pick up a couple.
Aiden DeWeese on that play, kind of wrestling down there. Quick handoff on the right side, and DeWeese just slid right in there and wrapped up and kind of slammed him down there. Nice play by Aiden DeWeese.
So it's freshman. 4th and long here, Joey, from the 37, and I thought this may be a possibility. They'll bring on the kicking unit.
Well, I think they're going to punt it. They've definitely got to punt this. Play the field position game. You're up 2 scores. Come on, freshman.
Good move by Coach
Cooper Benson. They're like, Cooper, come on, Coop. This is what you do normally.
So the punter, the last one on, he wasn't expecting that. That may be a good thing.
Yeah, Coop was probably saying, go for it, Coach.
Well, he can't overthink things. So it's 4th and 6 from the 39. Can he get it inside the 20? And it bounces and catapults for a touchback net punt of 19 yards.
Good decision by Fauché. Fauché gives him a little rope-a-dope action there. He acts like he's going to catch it. Ball goes inside the 10. He runs up, and the ball just goes on in the end zone. Good play there. Smart play there. Holy Cross will get on the 20. Looking for some offense here. Looks like the North Oldham defense has made a couple adjustments here. Not seeing our guy Chris Perry make as many plays as he did in the first half. And they're kind of bogging down Nathan Sechrist. Let's see if he's still got Thornberry back there. Yeah, Thornberry's back there. It's his third series round, so don't know if they decided to go away from Ballard or what's going on here. But
Sechrist out to the inside, your 1st and 10, and Perry, a design run, and backside pursuit takes him for no gain.
That's a good play right there by Michael Davis, Jr. It's just basically a quarterback lead there, and Davis just comes up and wraps him up. Nice play there, gain of 1. So I think looks like they got a couple guys just keying the quarterback. They're like, don't worry about anybody else, just follow the quarterback wherever he goes.
If this score holds, it's going to be an exciting week of practice on this campus as North will host South Oldham next Friday. They haven't beaten the Dragons in many a moon. Perry back to throw, up in the pocket, and he'll lunge forward. That's a late hit. A late hit. Multiple flags as Perry shaken up.
Solomon Rethel wrapped him up there, and then I didn't catch the number of the guy that came there late for the Dragons, but that was a good play by number 11, Solomon Rethel. Rethel had a nice play, wrapped him up as he's coming down, and just a little excessive contact there. And the referees, they just have to throw the flag in that because they're trying to protect everyone on that.
Perry surrounded by training staff, and that was well described with the excessive contact. So 1st down ensuing. Take a quick break back to Goshen in a minute. North Oldham on top, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Chris Perry off, and it looks like he's going to be okay as he, helmet in hand, took an excessive hit, and he will sit out a couple of plays. I would think Holy Cross football.
Yeah, personal foul there, 15 yards. Looks like number 44, Garrett Thornsberry, warming up. Looks like he's going to step in and be quarterback. So it looks like we've had 2 young men replacing their starting quarterbacks tonight. Hopefully both the young men are all right. They had to leave the game. It looks like both of them are just a little dinged up there, but he looks like he's going to be okay.
You've taken hits like that, Joey.
Oh,
can you describe that? Maybe between plays here when we get a minute.
Sure thing.
1st and 10 from the 42 for Holy Cross. Again, Garrett Thornsberry, he is the quarterback. One of just a few seniors in this rotation. And he's going to take a snap and hand to Malik Brown, and Brown maybe about a yard.
Yeah, a whole different offense here when Thornsberry is in the game. You know, Chris Perry's more of a runner. I think Thornberry in there is more of a team manager. He's going to manage the team pretty well there. We'll see what happens here. And we'll talk about those hits here in a minute.
Yeah, we will. Under 1:30 now in this third quarter. North Oldham seeking their first win of the year. 2nd and 9 for Holy Cross from their 42. As Brown repositioned, and he's going to get the call again. And it's just tough sledding inside.
Well, good play right there, Bryce Grady, trying to trying to run a trap there, Holy Cross, and Bryce Grady goes and just blows it up. There's no room for Brown. Grady he drove the offensive lineman back 2 yards, and Brown had no place to go.
As Bob Redmond says week after week on those short runs, it's thick in there.
Oh, it's thick. It's thick.
And you've heard it described much deeper than I just did. 3rd and 12 from the 40 with 40 seconds left in this third. And Thornsberry, the Jim Zorn lefty, right through the midst of Ballard, and it's 4th down.
Ooh, that was a nice throw right there. I think those guys, they probably don't get to work as much as they like to. Just off by just inches there. That was a nice throw. It was looking a nice route. It was open. I think those guys work a little more. They'll get that together.
So that'll stop the clock here, and Holy Cross.
Looks like Seacrest is the punter, so I don't know if he's going to punt it or if they're going to go for this. Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt it.
North Oldham expecting a punt. Herbert and Wetzel back, and Segrist to pooch it away in the waning seconds with negligible win, and that is a fake to the up man, and McClellan, the avenue paved, and McClellan down to the 32.
That's a great call. That's a great call. Lead punt formation was set up just a little differently. I guess, they didn't pay attention to it, and you could see that they had about 2 extra guys on the right, and they snapped it to the middle man, and he's got lead blockers going down the right side of the field. Before you know it, he's got a 1st down, and he's inside the 40. And it looks like Thornberry's coming back out there to quarterback a little more, so we're going to see what happens here. We'll see if that's going to be a big momentum swing there, or if the North Oldham defense is going to hold again.
That's a gain of about 30. 1st and 10, Holy Cross. When we return.
It's a quarter.
That will close the third. 4th period on the way. High drama tonight. Great high school football game. Week 3 from Goshen. And we're back in just a minute after this word from our loyal sponsor.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Holy Cross trying to seize momentum as we slide into the 4th quarter. A fake punt igniting this drive. They'll have it at the North Oldham 35.
Trips left.
1st down and 10, Thornsberry.
Nice quarterback keep.
Thornsberry coughs it up, and North Oldham says they have the recovery.
It's going to be a scrap down there. Hey, when you get down there and 3-4 guys, you don't know who. Oh, penalty.
Well, this is going to take a while to sort out. We got a penalty. North Oldham has the recovery. That's the 3rd takeaway of this game.
It's like number 7, you recovered that. That's a big man in the middle, Bryce Grady. He's been all over the place. That referee threw that flag right in front of 2 North Oldham players, though, so I don't know if they said something or what's going on here.
Charles Bradley was also involved in that apparent recovery, but...
Oh, so they're giving North Oldham the ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Holy Cross. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Unsportsmanlike conduct against North Oldham. I apologize.
I'll try and get this sorted out. 3 huge takeaways in this game.
Yeah,
3 huge takeaways.
The turnovers are the key. And you know what's funny about that is that the Holy Cross kid, or the player, handed the referee the ball, even though the referee gave it to North Oldham. So it's one of those things, I guess they made the call, and then the kid may have taken it from him down there at the end. And then it's unsportsmanlike against North Oldham. So I don't know if their kids, the players yelled something right there in front of the official. The official just threw that flag up. So that's going to put them back deep. And we'll see what happens here. See if the Holy Cross defense can make a play here. That last play was kind of basically what Holy Cross have been doing all day with Chris Perry, just kind of the quarterback draw.
Mustangs backed up on their back door. They'll have it at their 15, first down at 10.
Looks like Freeland's still in their quarterback.
Pile to his left. And line in a stance, an eternity pre-snap. There's the snap, and Pyle shaking free for a couple inside.
Aiden DeWeese on the play. Looks like Logan McClellan ran right by him there. They tried to blitz again and ran right by him, but DeWeese made a nice play there.
Clock nearing 11 minutes, fourth quarter. Chris Labar, Joey Hamilton, our producer, DK Gauss, Mike Sumner, Jeff Cooper upstairs, shooting and keeping stats. Live tonight at North Oldham, a great night for high school football.
Like North Oldham slowed it way down right now. Looks like they're taking their time coming out of the huddle, trying to use up as much of this clock as they can. Got trips to the right there.
On the tight side of the field. Wetzel out deep to the left. Freeland in the gun.
Oh, there's got to be delay a game. Yeah, they're using up a lot of clock there, but it's only productive if you get the playoff. Don't get the playoff, that's another 5 yards you lose. And, we'll see what happens. That takes it from second and manageable to about 3rd and 10 or 11.
Cameron Abel, back
second,
judge.
I'm sorry, second, I apologize.
Back judge in charge of keeping the play clock, so he dropped that flag. And so now second down and 12 from the 18 for North Oldham.
Trips again on the short side of the field. Got Noah Lieber back there with the quarterback. We'll see what happens here.
Bullock watching on as Freeland at quarterback, and there's a misdirection for a couple more yards, but it will be third down and long.
Yeah, just try to little handoff. Back's on the right side. He just slides to the left. Give it to him. A little power blocking there. Not much happening there. Good play by number 73 there. Cam Henderson-Reed and a host of other Cougars. Looks like coach is just trying to run this clock down. He's up 2 scores. He knows Holy Cross offense has a backup quarterback in there. Managing his way.
Noah Lieber stationed to the left of Freeland. Third down and 10 from the 45.
Here comes the blitz.
And Freeland, he's looking for the near side target. Incomplete. Hudson caught it high, but he was out of bounds.
Great catch by Hudson. He went up to the highest point. Only thing on that, he just came out of bounds. In the old days, they used to kind of call it the force out. But, now, it was just a great throw, great catch. He just came out about half a yard out of bounds. The quarterback throws him on the field just a little more, which is what they teach you as you get a little older. Throws him on the field a little more, and it's going to be a first down. But now they got to punt it here. So it's a good stop by the Holy Cross defense. Nice 3 and out there. So they get an opportunity. Thornberry and the boys are going to get another opportunity.
Benson to punt it away, and he'll get it out of dodge, and that is a beauty. McClellan watches it trickle down to the 44-yard line. An outstanding punt by Benson.
I think both guys back there, that was Fouché and McClellan, they just were indecisive. The ball was right there in between them. They both kind of looked at each other. And it's like, I don't want it, you take it. And it is, I don't want it, and no one got it, and the ball bounced in between them. And that's a positive for North Oldham, and ball bounced by another 5 yards.
41-yard punt.
That was a beauty. That was a nice kick. Nice spiral.
His best kick of the night. And now Holy Cross from their 44.
Coach is going to talk to him about that. Say, close to the ball. Just go ahead and call it, take it. But, that's something you work on in practice. And you might have 2 guys there that don't usually catch punts.
Imperative they score on this drive here. 2-score game under 10. Thornsberry on, and he is going to seek his target, and a great catch. Fouché caught it at the 30.
Joey Fouché. Looks like number 2, Luke Canfield, out there with him, and quarterback just threw it up there. Fouché just out-jumped Canfield for it. He underthrew him a little bit. That was a nice adjustment there by the wideout. Just made the catch.
24-yard advancement, and Bryce Grady ailing for North. Looks like
might be cramps. He's playing a lot out there. He probably got some cramps going. It's one of those nice, cool nights. You know, some of the bigger guys that are playing two ways are probably doing a little more running than what they're used to. And, yeah, that's what it is, cramps.
So both teams with their backup quarterbacks in this game. Chris Perry, Holy Cross's starter, out with an injury. Jace Bullock out a little bit earlier in this game, third quarter with an injury. So outcome to be determined by the backups here.
Yeah, I think Chris Perry's okay. You know, I know with protocol and everything, they're just being extra cautious. He probably could play, but, you know, nowadays with the technology and everything they have, you know, you just got to be on the safe side for these young men, because he looks like he wants to get back in there, but you can see the look on his face. I can get back in, but they're like, no, you're not going to get back in here now. We're looking out for your best interests. And so, you know, that's just what happens now.
Bryce Grady has played an exceptional game tonight, and he will now be aided up. As you see, top, maybe middle right of your screen. There he is.
There it is.
So North Oldham with a sub on the line here, and they'll try to force some pressure on Thornsberry for Holy Cross from the North Oldham 31-yard line.
Got Liam Hudson deep, playing safety there for North.
Malik Brown powering, prodding forward. A healthy chunk on first down.
Yeah, just simple handoff. Malik standing next to the quarterback there on his left. Malik cuts in front of him right. Lyman just driving, just a straight dive. You know, gains a few yards there. Positive gain, but, you know, that's okay right now, but they're going to have to move a lot quicker.
Still 9 minutes left. Holy Cross, 3 timeouts remaining from the North 27 as Brown to the right of Thornsberry, flipped
Quick
out
screen.
in a flat. Fouché, and great close by the DB for negligible yardage.
Yeah, that's Luke Canfield. I think Canfield's playing Fouché everywhere he goes. You know, every time he's on this side of the field, he's over there with him. It's on the other side of the field, he's right there on him. That was a trips to the left. They tried a quick screen to the outside receiver. Canfield just came through, blew through two blockers, and made a play. It was a nice play by Canfield. Solid play.
This is a big play here. Of course, Holy Cross likely will go for it on fourth, but it's 3rd and 5 from the North Oldham 27. 8:30 to go.
They took Thornberry out, and they put number 34 in there. It's Aiden DeWeese. So is DeWeese in a quarterback? Or are we going, yeah, it looks like DeWeese in their quarterback now.
Freshman. Aiden DeWeese, the freshman, is on. Brown to the left. DeWeese calls his own number. Needed 5, and he'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, so that's telling me they believe that DeWeese is probably a better ball carrier than Thornberry. But Thornberry's obviously a better thrower because they're throwing with him. So they may be just moving it in and out here.
Thornsberry back on. He was getting comments from Coach Eric Dick. So Thornsberry back on. And it's 4th down.
Moving a little slow here.
And about 4. Holy Cross again, 3 timeouts.
Coach, yeah, you might want to call timeout here just to get everybody settled in. It looks like they got out of the huddle real late there.
Tyler Ballard onto the right. There's Malik Brown.
5 seconds. Oh, it just got it off.
Thornsberry following his blockers, lunging forward. It's going to be close to a first down.
Oh, it's going to be a first down.
Oh, wow. So Thornsberry.
Isolation, quarterback ISO. I guess you know, Thornsberry, that's a nice run there. So I don't know, maybe they're trying to give him a little switcheroo there by putting DeWeese in there. Maybe they're lightning and thunder or something. I don't know. But
well, they had power to that side. They had
yes,
three
sir.
backs, and Thornsbury followed them. Same formation.
He was the thunder.
From the 18, first and 10. And now Thornsbury in a heap of trouble.
No, that's going to hurt. Thornsbury tried to roll to the right. He's a left-handed quarterback, so he would have had to turn his whole body, which seemed kind of awkward right there. And then number 33, Michael Davis, just comes right in and makes a play on him. Looks like they're looking to throw it to the right, but he was going to have to turn his whole body, and he never got his body around. And like I said, that's tough for any quarterback. If you're left-handed, rolling to your right to throw it. If you're right-handed, rolling to your left, you have to turn your whole body, and that's just a tough throw.
So North Oldham will call timeout. Yeah, loss of 8 on that sack will keep things here. 2nd and 18 now from the 28. A little surprised that North opted to stop the clock.
Yeah, well, Coach, they're in a position that they haven't been in, and he wants to get everybody settled in, wants to make sure, dot his I's, cross his T's, say, hey, if this thing gets going, this way, or if this thing gets going that way, make sure everybody's in the right spot. Just want to talk to your guys and settle them down. That's all you need to do. And, because I can see some of those guys over on the north sideline. They're getting a little excited. They're getting a little excited over there. You see kind of the kids kind of jumping around. I was like, hey, we got 6 minutes to go. We can't be getting excited yet. We hadn't won the game yet. So that's what you do. You call a timeout. You got a young group. You tell them to settle down. You kind of let them know, hey, we're in control, but we haven't won the game yet.
We'll update the score ticker here for you when we get a moment. Lots of big games going on in the area. South Oldham at last glance was losing at Ballard.
Got trips out here. Got Canfield, Garden, Fauché.
41-6 Ballard over South Oldham after 3. It's 2nd and 18. Thornsbury back to throw, heaving it in the end zone. Sechrist double-teamed, incomplete.
That's good coverage out there by the DBs, right on top of him. You had a safety over the top. Wasn't much room for anything going on right there. That's Mac Powell. Powell has not been playing running back now. They put Noah Lieber back there at running back, so Powell's over there playing defensive back. And you've got Liam Hudson playing safety over the top, so it's good job. Good job by the North Oldham defense.
From the 28-yard line of North Oldham.
All those guys are going both ways. Looks like all those receivers and running backs for North Oldham playing offense and defense.
2 receivers far, one to the near. That's Segrist out, being shaded on that sideline. Malik Brown repositioned. Thornsbury wrapped up and sacked.
And that was a nice quick move right there. That's number 33. That's a great play right there. Michael Davis getting in there quick. Davis faked outside and went inside, and I think the lineman didn't expect him to go inside. He's anticipating outside, went inside, made a quick play there, sacked before Thornsbury could even get back there. Looks like they got trips to the short side of the field. They got Sechrist out here to the wide side by himself. So you got number 10, Blake Witzel, out there on him.
4th and a mile from the 36. It's 4th and 26.
They're going empty. No.
And Thornsbury, he has got to throw the ball, and he's going to fall forward for a few.
That's just one of those plays where you just get caught up in the moment. Yeah, went to a no back set, had trips to the right, slot to the left.
We got an injury, Noah Lieber down, trailing that play for North.
Looks like cramps. Yeah, cramps. Yeah, but Thornsbury just got caught up in the moment and drops back, got quick pressure on him, rolls to his left. Got a little open field, but he doesn't, you need 26 yards. He got about 12 or 15, but you got to throw the ball on that.
Well, go back to that second down play where he's going to the right when he's a lefty, trying to create something against his body. That got everything off sequence.
And it could have been a run. It could have been a run, but it looked like he was wanting to throw it. I'm just saying that's my perspective. It could have been a run play, but it looked like he was trying to throw it. But you got to turn your whole body around, and we get quick pressure. There's just not much you can do about that. You can't even, throw it away. So it was quick pressure on the outside and couldn't get rid of the ball, and that set the tone right there. Set the tone right there for that series.
So North Oldham, a couple of first downs, perhaps away from sealing this win, and Lieber
jogging off like some cramps.
Good to see.
Yeah.
So Mustang football after the change of possession. Plus 3 turnovers tonight for North. Each have been critical.
You know, both teams, at the end of this, it's going to be a good learning experience for both teams. They can take this miles with them, you know, during the season. They can look at this and, you know, look at some of the positives, look at some of the negatives here. You know, of course, for North, you know, not having won a game yet, they're going to, you know, take that as a, you know, serious positive.
Well,
if it goes that way. We got 5 minutes to go, though. You never know what could happen here.
Optimistic that this season will turn out to be a good one, was Coach Brown in our conversation from the 26, first down at 10. And Freeland will leave it for Pyle. And Pyle picks up a couple.
They slid it right through. They're just going to hand it off straight up the middle. Pyle just straight dive up the middle. Looking to gain a few yards there, looking to run some clock. Looks like number 73 and number 5 there making a play. That's Cam Henderson-Reed, Logan McClellan.
Glycod's Player of the Week presented by Colby Martin Insurance. You can log on to glycod.com beginning tomorrow morning through Wednesday and vote for the top player performance in Kentucky. And again, that's presented by Colby Martin Insurance. 2nd and 9 from the 27. Pyle for nothing, and we'll flip the down to 3rd.
Yeah, number 62 in there. Nice play by him. Tyler Horning. Clogging up the middle. They're not really trying to do anything but run this clock right now. I don't think they're gonna pass it. They're not gonna do that. They're just gonna run it.
Well, the clock stopped, and there's the indicator. It's a timeout. Holy Cross. That'll be their first stop, or excuse me, their second. So 3rd down and long on the horizon.
Yeah, the scoreboard shows that the Mustangs have 2 timeouts and shows that the Holy Cross has 3. So that would be Holy Cross's first timeout if we're going by the scoreboard.
What's your perception on both of these teams moving forward? Only in week 3, a lot of season remaining.
Well, you know, I think Holy Cross has great things moving for their direction. They're, you know, Class A team. You know, they've got a really tough district to play in, you know, but they're picked 2nd in the district. I think, you know, they're looking for a big season this year. And on the other hand, North Oldham, they're very young. I think, you know, got 10 seniors out there, and you know, that senior group is, when they leave out of here, they're going to leave a trail of a legacy for this young group. So, you know, right now, North Oldham, they're looking good, and you know, they're going to build off this, you know, especially going into that rivalry next week. So, yeah, I think North this is a positive. You know, that's why they play games week to week.
3rd down and 9 from North Oldham 27. Nick Freeland will reposition the formation. Pair of backs beside Freeland.
Oh, they're throwing
and
it.
He's going to heave it on 3rd and long.
Oh,
and
nice
a
catch.
Great running catch.
That's Witzel.
Out at the 46-yard line. That's a 19-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Well, they shocked everybody. Shocked me, too. You figure they're just going to run the clock, going to hand it off. Quarterback drops back in a double slot situation. Witzel just runs downfield, and he underthrows him a little bit. Witzel comes back and makes a nice grab.
Blake Wetzel has been outstanding tonight for North. He and Hudson. Freeland has played well. Bullock, pre-injury, was very good.
Yes, he was.
This is a stout North Oldham offense.
They're going to build off of this.
From the 46, they've got it 1st down at 10. Freeland shotgun. And they're going to throw again, and there's the pressure and a sack.
Ooh, that's a nice play right there by Nathan Seacrest. Seacrest's helmet popped off there. He came off the. Oh, there's a flag right there. Looks like a flag again, and it looks like there's nothing but North Oldham players there. So it's a flag, but Seacrest came off the edge there and sacked him. and then his helmet popped off. So he has to come out of the game for a play. And I'm really shocked that North Oldham's throwing the ball right now because, a play like that, all it takes is Nathan Seacrest to, come across the blind side there, pop the ball loose, and maybe possible a scoop and score. He looks like unsportsmanlike against North Oldham.
Well, Jamie Brown won't like that. So reduce 15 yards from the line of scrimmage back for North Oldham. Under 4 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, the outlook for North Oldham, like I said, they're just young and, but a lot of penalties here. And, 1 minute you're thinking, okay, North Oldham can do this. And then the next minute they got some of those young penalties, unsportsmanlike holding and a couple other things there. And you just see the youth, you see their youth out there. So they're going to get better, but it's going to be some growing pains.
They'll play in a very difficult district. Games versus Franklin County and Central, 2 perennial powers in Class 4. This Mustang group much improved. Third down, Mether a second and 31. Indecision there, and Freeland has no other recourse but to keep it, and he'll get something out of nothing and take it north of the 30 to the 32.
That's a busted play right there. Freeland's looking to hand off to his right. The back goes left, so Freeland just turns and starts running. Then he goes to his left and makes a positive gain out of that, actually. And I think he went out of bounds. Looks like he went out of bounds there, so that's going to stop the clock. That's going to help Holy Cross out, but, they can save one of those timeouts. So, in that play, you got to learn to stay in bounds. So it's going to punt here. Got our guy, Cooper Benson. He had a beautiful spiral last time.
Woo. And more flags.
Somebody has 12 people on the field. Looks like, is that Holy Cross, 12 people on the field? Yeah, Holy Cross had 12 people on the field. They're looking to come after that kick. Looks like coming off the field is going to be number 62, Tyler Horning. Not saying it's his fault, but they had 12 people on the field.
I remember back in the day with Coach Curry and the Cats were struggling so mightily, they had 13 on the penalty one time, 13 on the punting unit. I've never seen that.
Well, did it work?
4th and 22, and Benson a high short kick to the left. It'll take a left-hand turn, and out of bounds.
Good bounce for North Oldham there.
42.
Fortunately, he didn't get a leg on it like he did last time. One of those two guys, I think after Coach talked to him last time, I think they were going to catch it and try to score this time. But fortunate for North Oldham is high and short, then took a little roll for him, took a nice bounce for him. So they got about, they got about 58 yards here to try to get in the end zone.
So Holy Cross down 13, 3:10 left. They have 2 timeouts. So obviously they need 2 quick scores. And they'll have favorable starting position from their 42-yard line. Joey Fouché split out nearest us. Segrist in the slot. And Alec Drury out there as well. All on the near side.
There he goes.
Thornsberry.
Throws left.
And he's going to throw back right. And that ball dislodged for an incompletion. Mac Pyle ripped it away.
Wow, there's a great defensive play. Thornberry rolled to his left. He's looking to throw. He's got an open receiver. Powell comes in and simultaneously hits the receiver, jars the ball loose. That's a big-time defensive play right there. That's really nice.
Stops the clock at 3:03. We'll have the Anderson Sales and Service post-game most outstanding player a little bit later on tonight. Also, a look at your Watts Home Center score ticker. We will have that for you at the conclusion of regulation here.
And it's all pass here. Double slot.
Thornsberry back to throw. He will slide to Drury. It one-hops him. Oh, that's Segrist, I beg your pardon.
The Segrist just did a little out route that time, and Joey Fouché went straight up the field. A double slot there, and I think you got to throw a little deeper than that, but yeah, Holy Cross, they're in a tough district this year. They got Bethlehem. Yeah, they also have Campbellsville, so we'll see what happens.
Class A, KCD in the Louisville area. They've had success.
Yeah, they got
of
Frankfurt.
late.
They have Frankfurt. You know, that's a lot. That's 1A football is pretty tough.
They're down and 10 from the 42. Thornsberry on bootleg. He's going to tuck it and fall forward. He got about 6 yards.
Solomon Riethel on the play right there. That was really forced by number 14 there, though. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. Number 19, Charles Bailey. Bailey forced the quarterback to go up inside, and then Riethel came through and cleaned up on that. Got to go deep. Got to get the first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. So North Oldham football on a turnover of downs as it's behind Tyler Ballard.
Yeah, all the receivers, they had 5 guys out there. All of them went about 7-8 yards just beyond the sticks. Quarterback just threw it behind him a little bit. You know, you're in a desperate situation like that. It's tough. It's tough to be in that. Tough to be in that situation. Been in that situation before. Just not a great feel because you know there's just not enough time. Now on the other hand, North Oldham, they're doing great. You know, you sit back there, you play a little zone. They catch it, knock it down, and try to meet simultaneously as Powell did earlier. Get the ball here. Looks like he'll be running some clock off here.
North Oldham 2:25 away from earning their first win of the season. From the 46, Freeland shotgun. Pyle gets the call.
Yeah, they're not going to gain much right here, but everybody's getting a little chippy out there. But Powell gained about a yard of that.
Just over 2 minutes now on this clock.
Number 77 in the tackle, Jacob Ashby. He's a senior.
Aren't very many seniors on this Holy Cross unit. 3 to 4 have been consistent contributors throughout their careers. A youthful squad.
Little pistol, double slot here. Probably going to hand off again. And they do. Hand it to the right to Powell. Oh, no, quarterback keep.
Freeland, an alert play call, and Freeland going to slide in for a touchdown of 45 yards.
Trickery at its best. You know you're down. You know they're trying to run the clock out. Freeland just fakes it to Powell up the middle. Rides him. Everybody goes to him. Everybody runs to him. Then Freeland just runs to the right and goes straight down the sideline untouched. I don't think anyone touched him.
Take your hat off to Freeland and OC Anthony Payton for drawing that play. A very solid play caller. And 26 in succession tonight for North Oldham.
Cooper Benson with another opportunity here. The freshman to pad to his extra point stats.
Freeland will hold. Benson, as Joey mentioned, on wouldn't be the same without any pre-snap movement.
You know, North Oldham is gonna. You know, I remember back in the day, anytime you had these type of penalties, you know, on Monday you're running as a player. You know, you're running for that. And as a coach, you know, I can't really say. As a coach, you know, you're just going crazy, you know. So I've been on both ends of the spectrum there, but you know, in the end, you just work on it. You call them mental mistakes. You sit there, you hit the sled for those mentals. You know, as a coach, that's what we did. You know, as a player, I remember us having to do what they call, they called them gassers. I don't know what the name they use for them today. Nice kick.
Powered up and through. North Oldham putting on a clinic tonight. They lead 27-7. Take a quick break. Be back now. Word from Roy's Body and Glass Shop on Glycod.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Touchdown for North Oldham. Nick Freeland, a 45-yard scamper. And North Oldham on their way to their first win of the season.
Hey, it feels good, you know, when you go winless, and I've been on the winless trail to start the season out. When you get that first victory, it feels like you've been in the Mojave Desert and you're jumping into a nice, cool swimming pool.
Well, these kids have worked awfully hard. They're up against it again and with COVID issues, many quarantines around the area.
Yeah, they've been through a lot. You know, you had to miss a game, and I know those kids are thinking, oh, man, we have to reschedule, and we have to go here and go there.
Short kick out of bounds.
I know Coach will work on that with Mr. Benson, try to keep it inbounds. But, yeah, that's a great feeling after you haven't won any games. Then on the other end, you know, that's what happens sometimes in high school football, you know. And, you know, not to say that these Holy Cross kids had the big hit or anything, but, you know, you've seen teams that get 2-0, 2 tough victories, and sometimes you forget how you got there and, you know, have a couple turnovers or a couple things like that. And I think, you know, next week I think they're going to come back firing 100% because they have a little rivalry of their own. It's that little Dixie Highway rivalry. I think they play Western High School. So, you know, Holy Cross
and their home opener to boot.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, they haven't been at home. Exactly what you said. You know, it's kind of feeling like North Oldham tonight.
1st and 10. There is Ballard twisting and turning. He'll pick up about 7 yards.
Yeah, it looks like Coach has realized just going to run it out here and call it a night. Cash his chips in tonight and get started back Monday and get ready for that little Dixie Highway rivalry. And, of course, North Oldham here, they've got a huge game next week against South Oldham.
Back to throw. Thornsberry slides it across and incomplete. Intended for Alec Drury, and that's going to stop the clock at 56 seconds.
Yeah, I was talking about those gassers earlier. I don't know what they call them, but it's when you run down the field and you dive, then you got to bounce back up. And you got to run about 100 yards, and after you've gone about 50, feeling sick to your stomach. So, like I said, I think Coach will get some of those. He'll get some of those mental mistakes out of the way, one way or another.
3rd down and 5 officially.
Be some happy kids tonight. Hopefully, Coach can bring them back in and get them ready for that rivalry next week against South.
Thornsberry, hard-earned run for the senior, and he'll have very close to a 1st down.
Yeah, Thornsberry they're staying to what they do best. Hey, they just quarterback ISO, lead block right there. Tyler Ballard blocking for him. So
4th and 1.
Probably be the last play here.
Thornsberry back to throw, and Fouché, a great catch.
That's a big-time play right there.
For a 1st down.
That's a great catch. Thornsberry drops back, looks, sees Fouché cutting across the middle. And, when you cut across that middle, you know you're going to get a big hit. And Fouché got a big hit, and he held on to the ball. It's a big-time play by little Joey. That's a great play, Joey Fouché. Good catch, son. You see big things in your future.
For the sophomore?
Yeah. So you got 10 men out now. They're 11, no back.
This may be it. Thornsberry going to call his own number. He tripped up from behind.
Going to run it, and Coach not going to call timeout. Just going to let it run out. And I spoke a little soon. I thought the Holy Cross team was going to come firing out, and I've been wrong, as I've been many a time. And that North Oldham defense stout holds Holy Cross to 7 points.
27-7 final. We're back to Goshen in just a minute from Glycod.com.
Summer is here. That puts a lot of strain on your air conditioner. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for an HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your air conditioner isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We're fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Watts Home Center. Whether it's building, restoring, or improving your home, visit the experts at Watts. 2350 Commerce Parkway in LaGrange. Watts Home Center. Design that feels like home.
(27-7) the final. North Oldham tonight over Holy Cross. Chris LaBar back live here with Joey Hamilton, and a sound North Oldham effort after a sloppy start.
North Oldham's defense, bend but don't break themselves. Hey, they gave up the one touchdown early. Then after they gave up that touchdown, the defense made an interception. The next thing you know, the offense found their rhythm tonight. You know, we talked about them finding their rhythm. That was one of the keys. You know, they found the rhythm. They scored 3 touchdowns. You know, they had a backup quarterback come in there, you know, and play well. So, you know, coach got to feel confident about that he's got a couple guys in there that he can rely on.
Nick Freeland doing it through the air, starts the game at receiver, makes a big catch, but a huge touchdown pass to Liam Hudson, and then a 45-yard touchdown run to end the game.
Hey, he's like I said, he's got to be one of the candidates. If not, you know, a player of the game. You know, the way he put it on out there. You know, you make a nice touchdown run. You know, didn't he make the interception too? Wasn't he the guy that
he
made
sure
it?
did?
Yeah,
he sure did.
He's all over the field. You know, he intercepted the ball tonight. He ran a touchdown tonight. You know, he led the team tonight. You know, he was the key. He was the key. You know, the rest of his players, his teammates, they played well tonight too. But it looks like Mr. Freeland was the key to them winning tonight.
North Oldham leads time of possession tonight, 25-20. So some huge plays and 3 turnovers, though, critical in this game, all led to scores.
Huge. I mean, turnovers, every coach will tell you, everyone that's part of this game will tell you, turnovers. When you have turnovers, things don't go well for you. So, you know, the interception led to a score. The fumble led to a score. You just can't turn it over. You know, if you can turn it over and nothing bad happened to you, that's great, but 9 times out of 10, that just doesn't happen in this game.
Take a quick break. Be back. Our most outstanding player presented by Anderson Sales and Service. That straight ahead from glycod.com.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
Looking for new ways to connect with your customer? Did you know that local grassroots marketing is the most effective? For a successful economic approach, email info@glycod.com or call 502-551-5027. Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Summer is here. That puts a lot of strain on your air conditioner. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for an HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your air conditioner isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We're fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Mustangs with their first win of the season, 27-7 over Holy Cross, back live to Goshen. And for North Oldham, doing it offensively, as we told you about. But I thought several big defensive plays tonight. Bryce Grady was significant as a down lineman.
Bryce Grady made plays. Noah Logan made plays. But the key to them was Mr. Reeland. He was all over the field. Number 12 intercepted the ball. Number 12 ran the ball in. Number 12 managed the team, when their starting quarterback left the game. He was Mr. Everything for North Oldham tonight, so he would get my vote as player of the game.
Well, we're not there yet. You just you
I'm
tipped
sorry.
your hand. That's the next segment.
I'm sorry. I apologize. He was that dynamic tonight. He was, when you watch a lot of high school football and you see things happen, but this young man tonight was just all over the field. He did it all, and I hated tipping my hand, but when you see that, it stands out like that. It's pretty inevitable.
Blake Wetzel, Liam Hudson, both played very well. And you look at Holy Cross, did some good things, but those turnovers we told you about and some unforced penalties really led to their detriment.
Right. Well, their leader left the game, and he threw the first interception, which, he was hit when he threw it. But, when he left the game, you could see it just I guess, in the way that some of the players are moving. It's like they just didn't have it. They weren't moving like they were without him. So you can tell he means a lot to this team. So without him, guys like Tyler Ballard, Sechrist, they all played well. They did really well. But, you could just tell that their leader is gone. Chris Perry out of the game, and they're a different ball club.
North Oldham 27, Holy Cross 7. Anderson Sales and Service proud to sponsor tonight's most outstanding player. We already know who one of those is. We'll tell you Holy Cross's representative when we return to Goshen.
Today we're talking home renovation with the
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Tonight's most outstanding players presented in part by Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Visit their Crestwood location at 6159 West Highway 146 or visit them online at andersonsales.com. Nick Freeland, certainly a worthy contestant we told you about. What about for Holy Cross?
Holy Cross. Holy Cross had a lot of good things going on tonight. They had, Luke Thornberry. Luke McCubbins played really well tonight. Garrett Thornberry played well in the backup role, coming in at quarterback. Joey Forshee, he did real well tonight. But I was looking at, even Logan McClellan played well, but I was looking at Tyler Ballard. I thought Tyler Ballard played real well for Holy Cross tonight. You could go either way with any of those young men. They played hard. They play hard. But once Chris Perry left the game, you kind of tell Chris Perry's their leader. You can tell as he goes, they go. And when he left the game, they still played hard. They still played well. But those turnovers killed them. That's the difference in the game.
Congratulations to Nick and Tyler, tonight's most outstanding players. For more on tonight's winners and to vote for our Player of the Week, presented by Colby Martin Insurance, visit glycod.com. Voting commences tomorrow at noon and will conclude on Wednesday. North Oldham, a huge week looming as they will host arch rival South Oldham here next Friday.
Next Friday, yeah. It's going to be a good one right there. That north-south rivalry. I've been part of that, and it gets pretty tense that week. It's one of those things. Red Sox, Yankees, Trinity, St. X.
Yeah.
Ballard, Eastern. I don't know. You can go down to PRP, Butler. You name the rivalry. That is what this is right here. Hatfields, McCoys. I don't know.
Well, we'll be here next Friday and looking forward to it. Our first night working together. Great job. Enjoyed
thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm going to work on my poker game because obviously I'm not very good in poker. and I'll let you know who the player of the game was earlier.
It is good to have a little suspense. It boosts the ratings if you just kind of don't tip your hand. You know what I mean?
You can tell I'm a terrible poker player.
That's okay. Well, we had a great time tonight. North Oldham, congratulations, and thank you to Holy Cross providing us with some information this week. We wish them the best moving forward. Our great crew tonight here at Goshen North Oldham High School. All good friends Jeff Cooper, Mike Sumner. For DK Goss, our producer, Steve Bird, back at Glycod, our executive producer. For Joey Hamilton, I am Chris Labar. We'll see you next week for more high school football on Glycod. Good night.
From Glycod, this has been Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game was brought to you by Anderson's Sales and Service, outdoor equipment specialists who make your life easier. Thompson Heating and Cooling, where your comfort comes first. Roy's Body and Glass Shop, locally owned and operated with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. LaGrange Service Center, quality car care since 1964. Watts Home Center in LaGrange, design that feels like home. Metro Windows, State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, and by Lawson Financial.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.